Okay, we are back. Connection. Continue. Set. Dikshita, welcome to the stream. Rebel Star, hi, welcome to the stream. Fine, bro. How are you? Akshita, welcome to the stream. Lucky Gamer, hi, hi, hello. Okay. Today also we will try to solve a total of three problems. Two problems are going to be from the sheet, and one problem is going to be the problem of the day, I guess. Or shall we solve the problem of the day first? No. Let's solve the sheet only first. Bro, can you please tell me? Lohita, welcome to the stream. Bro, can you please tell me ఏ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజెస్ యూస్ చేసుకుని డేసే సాల్వ్ చేస్తున్నావు పైథాన్ ఆర్ జావా ఐ కరెంట్లీ యూస్ C++ అండ్ సరిపోతుంది C++ ఐఎమ్ గుడ్ ఒక నిమిషం సెట్ राकेश वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गौरी जादव भाई हाय कैसे हो भाई I am currently from Aditya College. Any meetup program in coming days to interact personally? Meetup అంటే అబ్బా actually no plans. Why would I make a meetup here? I'm just a small guy. Hi bro, I'm currently in third year. Could you please give me advice to learn DSA and web development also? I know nothing. Pawan, hi and welcome to the stream. In order to learn DSA, you must be good with any one programming language. Either it can be C++, Java or Python, and then you can just start it. Bro, తణుకులో ఎక్కడ తణుకు కాదు బ్రో నాది విజయవాడ कंसिस्टेंसी कैसे मेंटेन करते हो कोडिंग में अभी एक बात बोलूं तो अभी एक फुल प्लेट बिरयानी खा के आया हूँ ठीक है एकदम से नींद पूरी आपको तो आंखें में दिख रही होगा स्टिल आई हैव टू डू इट स्टिल आ गया स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर लिया आईपैड कनेक्ट कर लिया बस बैठा हूँ इधर अभी देख लेंगे if you can you please review business muchatla website by Google search and sensation sure I will do it Shant Aditya College bro basic maths sure Karthi good progress just keep doing them consistently that's it you're good Syed hi welcome to the stream no Syed it's not a correct procedure at all John said it's not at all a correct procedure the correct process like I have made an offline video on that like how you should be solving a DSA problem how you should be approaching it and everything if you follow that particular procedure of solving a problem you will be learning a lot from a problem instead of just directly solving them you will be learning the patterns and everything C++ say I didn't get it 1 second and if anybody is new to the channel please consider hitting that like and subscribe and G Sudhir hi welcome to the stream C++, DSA or Java which is best way to start C++ and DSA I would prefer that it's the best way to start Dikshita welcome to the stream Sudhir hi Prasad I'm currently a third year student Ropak hi how are you balancing DSA web development internship and college is getting balanced like that once if the stream gets ended at 12:30 I just have to write my records and observations and internship after coming to college I've been working on the internships had a meet and just made some pull requests and everything still I'm having a lot of work which has to be submitted by tomorrow end of the day so I am having the work it's not like I'm completely balancing but I'm like getting the things done bro alone hi welcome to the stream Pawan Tanuku yeah Pawan Tanuku bro Next.js or Figma which should I learn Next.js of course to get more and better more Next.js obviously Next.js 2 or 230 Ropak bro I'm finally a student and My campus placements are going on. Now I'm going to start DSA. I'm crack placement. Yes, you can crack the placement, but you must be very good with the pattern recognition. You just have to do more and more problems. That's it. You're done. You're good. Okay. So shall we move to the problem statements? Okay. And the Discord link is getting spammed in the chat. If anybody want to like interact with me or anything, they can just join the Discord. Okay. ज़्यादा में पता नहीं देख लेंगे अगर परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा रहा तो दे ही देंगे पीपीओ अगर प्रॉपर नहीं है दे थिंक दैट मतलब उस वो वाले चीज पे तो मुझे भी क्लैरिटी नहीं है प्रॉपरली इसलिए मैं भी कुछ कंक्लूजन नहीं दे पा रहा यस यू कैन क्रैक साई कुमार एंड प्लीज डोंट स्पैम बाय द वे so let's move to the problems then what are the problems which we'll be solving today yes we'll be solving trees I started DSA 3 months ago medium level problem maximum paths we completed yesterday right we did complete it today we'll be solving check if two trees are identical or not that's going to be the problem number 1 and zigzag traversal of the binary tree is going to be the problem number 2 these are the two problems which we'll be solving today and of course the problem of the day as well and how is the problem of the day for today in LEETCODE and if anybody is new to the channel please consider hitting that like and subscribe it will really help me a lot start yeah we'll be starting okay I didn't get it Kishore actually sort matrix by diagonals wait why did I open that question okay I don't know what's with the LEETCODE's obsession with the grid from the past 2 weeks of for the problem of the day. What does he want? Sort matrix with the diagonals. Okay. 8, 2 and 3. Okay, let's move to the problems then. Right. We are having zigzag traversal problem and okay. I will be pinning this particular problem link in the chat by the way. Give me some problem numbers. Ramcharan, you can just follow a DSA sheet. That would be enough. All the problems will be curated in those sheets. You can just follow Striver's A to Z DSA sheet. It's more than enough to be honest. Okay, let's move to the problem then. Okay, I guess this was not the problem. Yeah, this is the problem. So, given the roots of two binary trees P and Q, write a function to check if they are same or not. Two binary trees are considered the same if they have structurally identical and the nodes have the same value. Okay, fine. This is going to be false. So what I can do exactly is let me just read the question completely. Given the roots of two binary trees P and Q, okay, two roots were given for the two binary trees, individual binary trees. Write a function to check if they are same or not. That's what we have to do. Two binary trees are considered the same if they are structurally identical and the nodes have the same values. Satya, hi, welcome to the stream. 1, 2, 3, Q of 1, 2, 3. Okay, and goes up to 10 power 4, then we cannot just solve it in the brute force. Acceptance is 65.7. That's fine, I guess. The number of nodes in both the trees is going to be in the range of 0 to 100. Okay, and the node values can be okay. These are the node values. If the number of nodes are between 0 to 100, then I guess a normal solution would also be working fine, I guess. So what we have to do is, if I am at a particular node, I will be checking. In the end I just need to return left or right. I mean, in the end I just have to return true or false, right? Okay. The basic idea which I am able to get is, I am going to do a depth first search. But before doing the depth first search DFS, what I am going to do is, if I am at 1 currently, I will be checking if left is available and right is available. Okay. Okay, the left is available and the right is available. Then whereas when it comes to the secondary, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to check if the left is available and right is available. Or I need to perform the depth first search DFS at the same time for both and see if there are any mismatches going on. Both are not going to be the same nodes. Depth first search, exactly. Venkat, hi, welcome to the stream. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.6k in this stream, guys? Can we? Yeah. If I am at a particular node, I'll be checking his left. Left is available for at the both sides. Okay. I need to apply depth first search on the both sides, I guess. Also, the problem is also, like pinned in the chat section. If you guys want to solve, you can solve it. I guess I'm going to write a function which is going to traverse both the nodes at the same time. Okay. If any misplacement is taking place, then I'll just keep on return false, false, false. Okay, I guess that's going to work. Okay, let's move to the iPad then. Hold on. Okay. Aryan, hi, welcome to the stream. Vinith, hi, welcome to the stream. So, okay. I guess my iPad got disconnected. 1 second. Okay, we're good, I guess. Cool. Now we got our iPad. Fine. So, what we will be doing is, and today I'm a bit lazy to be honest. Don't know why. Just we have to compare both simultaneously. Exactly. John, hi, welcome to the stream. And guys, if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And okay, I'm just going to take a smaller example. Let me just take 1, 1, 2, and 1, and this is going to be 1 and 2. Okay. I'm going to take a function. That particular function is going to take the, like at most I'll be getting only 2 nodes, right? I mean, like I'll be given with only 2 trees to search, right? So, guys, like when I'm solving the problem, I may not be looking at the chat much, and I may miss some of your chats, and I'm extremely sorry for that if that's happening. So, if I'm solving a problem, you guys can simultaneously solve it with me, and I may not be focusing much on the chat, to be honest. Okay. Okay. So, at first, we'll be given with 2 trees to check if they're same or not. Okay, I'm going to write a function which is going to, like I'll be having a root node, right? I'm going to check if the root values are same or not. Okay. If the root values are completely same, I'm going to check if the left is available in the both sides, or if left must not be available in the both sides. That's how it should be going on, right? Second. Either the left must be available on the both, or the left must not be available on the both. Either the left must be, either next the right must be available on the right side for the both, or on the both sides it must not be available. Okay. Not exactly that's the reason, Prasad, to be honest. ఇంగ్లీష్లో చేయడం రీజన్ ఏంటంటే నార్మల్గా చాలా మంది వేరే లాంగ్వేజ్ వాళ్ళు కూడా చూస్తున్నారు. ఓకే, నేను ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్పడం వల్ల నా కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్ ఇంప్రూవ్ అవుతాయి, అండ్ మీకు కూడా అర్థమవుతుంది కదా నార్మల్గా లైక్ డిఎస్సిని ఎలా, లైక్ ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి అని, రైట్? ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు ఎందులో చెప్పను, తెలుగులో చెప్పనా ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్పనా? నాకు ఒకదాని స్టిక్ అవ్వలేకపోతున్నాను నేను. ఏదైనా ఒకటే స్టిక్ అవ్వాలి. బ్రో బిర్యానీ కా అసలు దేఖ రా ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. English. Some are saying English, some wants me to continue in Telugu. I'm unable to understand which language shall I pick. Okay. Right. Also, the offline videos are going to be in Telugu, by the way. I would not be doing them in English. Okay. Exactly. మళ్ళీ పోలా హిందీ. అరే యార్, ఎన్ని అయినా బేసిక్ ఇంగ్లీషే గా మామ, బేసిక్ ఇంగ్లీషేలే. లాస్ట్ కి ప్రొఫైల్ మీద వచ్చింది. అవునా? యా అరే బ్రో, I don't think it would be a problem to talk in English. See multiple languages content. ఇవన్నీ కదా తమిళ్లో చెప్పాయి అంట. ఇవాళ ఏంటో తూలిపోతున్నా, బిర్యానీ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఇది. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. షూర్ సత్య. తూలిపోతున్నాను ఏంటి వాళ్ళ. స్టిల్ మనం చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో విల్ బి స్టార్టింగ్ at most we'll be given with 2 notes, right? So the first thing which I would be checking, if the both root elements are going to be the same. That's the first thing which I have to check. Both the root elements have to be same. Root elements have to be same. Okay, and both the root elements has to be available. It's not like one of the root node is one and another one is not at all available. Okay. Root elements have to be right. The first thing which I would be checking, if these are the 2 trees which are given to me, I will be checking if the root node values are equal or not. Before checking their values, what I would be doing is I would be checking, are there roots available or not? That's the first thing which I would do. So the first thing which I would do is checking the roots, if the roots are available or not. Checking roots availability. Once if I check the root availability, I'm good. Okay, then the second step which I would be doing is checking the root elements, like the value inside the root elements. Okay, 1 and 1. Okay, the both are equal, so we can move to the next part. If they are not equal, I'm going to just return false. Okay, and the second, like this is going to belong to the root, whereas the next 2 conditions are going to be, if the left is available in one thing and the left is not available in the another thing, we are going to return the false. Else, if the right is available in one thing and the right is not available in the other thing, then we are going to return a false. Okay, left and right, what we are going to check, are there available nodes, are the nodes really available on the left or not? Like if the left node is available on the left side, here also the node might be, like there must be a node on the left as well. If not, what if like our tree is like this, here we are having the left part, but here we are not at all having the left part, so it just simply returns a false. Quite simple. This is going to be the like edges thing. Edges are nothing but the lines joining 2 nodes, right? So when it comes to the third part, I'm going to check the values of left and right. I guess the third step which I'm going to do is check values of the left and right. Check the values of left and right. Done. Once if any of these condition is getting false, what I'm going to do is I'm going to return a false directly. Are we good? Like if I'm not getting a false in these, by default I'm going to I'm going to just return it true. That's it. And by default I'm going to keep it. I'm good. I guess that's how we will be able to do this. Checking roots availability, done. And I'm going to do a depth first search, by the way. Right, I'm going to do a DFS. depth first search. Right. So shall we move to the problem? And guys, if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. రూమ్ చూపిస్తా ఇవాళ చూపిస్తా అలాగేనా రూమే ఉండదబ్బా మొత్తం బట్టలే ఉంటాయంటే మీరు నమ్మరు. వాట్ ఇఫ్ రూట్ నోట్స్ హ్యాస్ మోర్ దాన్ 2 చైల్డ్ నోట్స్? నాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ సత్య, బట్ ఏంటంటే లైక్ దీస్ పర్టికులర్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ బైనరీ ట్రీస్. Binary trees means like binary refers to the number 2, right? So for each node they are going to be 2 nodes only available. Okay, it's not like they are going to be more. At most we can get only 2 nodes because these are binary trees. Okay, so let's move to the problem. Shall we move to the problem solving then? I guess it's kind of a simple thing. How we can implement this particular problem is hold on, just give me 1 second. iPad screen is going to get cut a bit to rectify it. Hold on. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And this is the border. So these are the conditions which we will be checking. Let me just select all of this and let me just make it simple and smaller. Done. And let us write the code for this. Okay, I'm going to take the helper function. The function name is going to be helper, and I'm going to take a boolean value, global boolean value as answer. By default it's going to be true. Okay, right. Sir Shah, welcome to the stream. లేదు ఇంకా రాలేదు PPO. Still internship is going on. Okay, in the helper function I'm going to take 2 nodes, right? Hold on, where is the question? Okay, I need to take 2 nodes. One is going to be node 1 and the other one is going to be node 2. Okay, so what is the first thing which I would be checking before traversing to the next part? The first thing which I would be doing is checking if the roots are available or not. Okay, if n1 is double equals to n2, what this is going to do? Is this thing going to check the elements? No, I guess my cam got disconnected. Or is it working? Okay, it's working. So what I'll be doing is n1 and n2 are going to store the addresses of the root nodes. That is fine. So if I am comparing the n1 and n2 directly, what is the thing which is going to get compared? Like we are comparing the addresses. That's fine. Wait. No. We should not be doing it like this. Okay, if n1 is equals to null and n2 is not equal to null, or if n1 is not equal to null and and n2 is equals to null, then what I want you to do, I just want you to return false. Because what does this particular thing do? Like I'll not return false. I'll just make the answer equals to false. Answer is the global variable which is going to be false, and then I will be returning. Right. Like what this particular line is going to do. What if we got a node, like 1, and here we just got nothing. Like it's a null pointer, null PTR, and on the left side we got a value. Okay, we got something in node value. Let's just assume its address is going to be 1000. So in this case, what we have to return? We just have to return a false. Quite simple. So in order to like justify this particular edge case, I just wrote this particular condition. Okay, checking roots availability is done. Right, we have checked the roots availability. Right, if that particular thing is done, what is the next thing which we will be checking? Root elements have to be, sorry, I just think my text got cut over here. Root elements have to be equal, right? Okay, what is the next if condition I'm going to check? If n1 of value, if it is not equals to n2 dot value, then what I want you to do? Okay, same thing, answer is going to be equals to false, and I want you to return. I don't want you to check much further because I already got the answer, right? Done. What is the next thing? Like I'll be checking for the left and right nodes. Is the left node available or not? Or if the right node is available or not. Okay, that's what we'll be doing in the next step. Okay, I'll be doing that. Before doing that, I need to check if the left hand, like the left node is available on the both sides or not, or like if the right node is available on the both sides or not. That's what we have to check, right? So let's write the condition for the left node. For the left node, it's going to, and just ignore my handwriting. I know it's pretty bad, to be honest. Okay, so if n1 of left, okay, if it is equals to null, okay, if n1 of left is equals to null, and n2 of left, if it is not equal to null, which means one of the, like we'll be getting in such a way, we'll be 1 and 1. Here we just have nothing, we just had an empty node, and whereas when it comes to the right side, we're having another node. What should this particular tree should be returning? Must be returning false. That's what I have done. If n of left is equals to null, okay, it is equals to null, and n2 of left if it is not equals to null, which means both are not same, or vice versa, or if n2 of left if it is equals to null and n1 of left if it is not equals to null, vice versa. I just did that. In this case, I just want you to make the answer as false. Answer is nothing but the global boolean variable, and I'm going to simply return right. Okay, once this is done, once if these two things are completely done, okay, we have checked for the left node. We'll be doing the same for the right node as well. Like same for the right node. Okay, once we have done this also, I'm just not going to write this because it's going to be the same. In the place of left, we just have to write the variable right. That's it. That's what we have to do over here. So I'm just going to skip this. Okay, you guys can write it on your own. And the next thing which I will be doing is check values of left. Check the values of left and values on the right. Okay. If n1 of left of val, if it is not equals to n2 of left of val, okay, I just want you to like return false. I mean, like I want you to make the global variable as false and return. Same is going to happen on the right side as well. If n1 of right, if the right value is not equals to the second node's right value, okay, that's also going to be the same condition. I just want you to return the false. Okay, once all the computations are completely done, once if these 4 steps are done, then what's the next step which I have to do? Okay, I need to traverse to the left. Okay, I also need to take a base condition for that, right? Let me just check this out. Hold on. Can we customize the superset? Yes, you can. Anna, aim iPad is iPad 10 Gen. Okay. So we have checked all the conditions which we have to check, and I'm going to solve this problem using recursions, by the way. Okay, I'm going to solve this problem using recursions, and if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. Okay. Then what's the next thing which we could do? I need to implement DFS. What happens in the depth first search? We will be keep on moving to the left. We will just keep on moving to the left. Okay. Till here, the condition checking is completely done. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is there is no option to. No, there is no option. Okay, there isn't. My bad. Okay. This is done. Once you got the if, like till here, we just got all the, like the working conditions and are completely done. The action taking conditions are done here completely. And what's the next step which we have to work on? We just have to perform the DFS, depth first search, right? And how will I be able to improve that? I'll just like take the left if n1 of left if it is not equals to null, okay, and n2 of left also if it is not equals to null, which means there are 2 nodes which are available on right. I want you to call the function again. which is going to be helper n1 of left comma n2 of left. Okay, this is going to help us. And the same way, if n1 of right, okay, if it is not equals to null, and please ignore my handwriting, it's like I do know that it's completely messy, and n2 of right, okay, if it is also not equals to null, then I just want you to call for the right as well, helper of n1 of right comma n2 of right. Done. Are we done? This is going to like move to the traverse to the left, and then okay, if both are reaching 0 at the same time, okay, like I'm going to keep another base condition over here. If n1 is equals to null and n2 is also equals to null, this is just a base condition. I'm going to return. I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to return back. So guys, is this code going to give me the solution or not? Or have I made it, like much complex? I don't think I have made it in a much complex way. I don't even know. This is how we have to solve it, right? I just made all the, like the action taking conditions and I implemented all those things. This is an action taking. This is all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Arya. 29 rupees. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So, if this is being done, guys, I think so we are done over here. Or am I missing something? I have implemented the DFS depth first search and I have also written all the working conditions as well. Are we done or am I missing something? Thank you so much for Arya, by the way. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Am I missing something or is this how this has to be done? Oh, Arya. Bro, can you check P of value to Q of value? Yeah, that's what I did over here, right? Like if the values are not equal, I don't want you to return back. Okay. I just want you to return back. That's what I did. I guess we are done and I also written the base condition, by the way. Like if both are null, I just want you to return back again. I don't want you to do any sort of computations. Okay. Bro, how to learn all this from the beginning? Sports 4.0. First of all, hi, welcome to the stream, and you can just learn all these things by like solving a sheet and everything. You're good to go, man. Oh, why is this light is getting a bit dull? Hold on. I need to add some weight on this. I don't know why, but it's kind of having a loose connection. No issue, I guess. Guys, I think so we are done, or am I missing something? Am I missing some logic or have I missed any sort of edge case or anything? Did I? I don't think so I have missed anything. Not like we have covered all the things. And please do tell me that this thing is going to guarantee me the DFS, right? Bro, do you have a girlfriend? How do you manage with the relation? I don't know. I'm currently not having any girlfriend. Oh, why would a girl prefer this kind of a dumb guy who is just going to stream all the day and do his work, yeah? Who is not at all give her the attention? Why would any sort of girl would prefer me? So, guys, are we done? Concepts నేర్చుకోవడానికి best channel అంటే విరాట్ if you want to learn the concepts, basic concepts, just watch drivers, like STL or anything, that would be enough. Yes, it is correct. It should work exactly. So let's move to it. Arya again 29. Thank you so much for the super chat. Why would a girl prefer this dumb guy? And by the way, Tarun Owens is just my classmate, the guy who never trolls me and supports. Logic building. Okay, let's move to the problem. I think some flirting is going on in the chat. So I'm going to write a helper function. helper function is not going to return me anything, or will it return me? No, it's not going to return me anything. I'm going to take helper function. Helper function is going to take two things, asterisk n1 and tree node asterisk n2. Why are you guys flirting in the chat here? ఏమైపోయిందిరా శ్రీవాసుల ఫ్రమ్ బీయింగ్ డిఎస్ఏ. ఓకే, girls roasting Akhil. They cooked me, they completely cooked me. So n1 and n2, what we're doing, if n1 is double equals to null pointer and if n2 is also double equals to null pointer, what I'm doing, I'm just returning. I don't want it to do anything. Okay, and the next thing is I also need to take a global bool. Answer is going to be equals to true by default, and I'm just going to return the answer here, by the way. Okay, if n1 is double equals to n2, it should be working. And guys, like you guys can also solve the problems with me. If n1 is double equals to null pointer, okay, and n2 is not equals to null pointer, that's fine. Or okay, let me just keep them in a brackets. This is much better and readable now, I guess. And if n1 is not equal to the null pointer and if n2 is double equal to the null pointer, okay, then what we want to do, I just want you to make answer is going to be false and I want you to return. Don't do any sort of extra computations. Else, if the vice versa condition, okay, now we are going to check the value. If n1 Zigzag and it's Abdul, why will I be your DS? Hey bro, when will your internship start? Mirio, actually my internship is start actually and it's currently running. It's been a month. And like I've learned a lot of things, to be honest, in the internship. Like I've learned how we can work on the real time environments. And I got to know the corporate culture, to be honest. And I'm currently working, to be honestly, like I'm completely speaking honest, blunt truth. The internship which I'm currently doing is completely stress-free. And I'm really loving it. And if n1 of value, if n1 value, okay, if it is not equals to the n2 of value, the same thing I want you to do. Answer is going to be equals to false. And I want you to return back. Okay. Once these two things are done, I'll be checking for the left node. Like we'll be doing computations with the left node, I guess. That's what we'll do. If n1 of left, if it is double equals to null pointer, you can simply write n1 equals to null pointer or n2. You can't simply write n1 equals to null pointer or n2 equals to null pointer. Yes, we can write like that also. That's what I have done it, right? You mean like two separate conditions? That's what you're saying, right? Anna, are you taking any training in Geeks for Geeks learning platform? No, I used to took, like in our college, they arranged a 1.5 month training period. Like Geeks for Geeks mentors came and it was very, like thought-provoking sessions and I really loved it. Your opinion on Java, Telugu lo bolo. Java ante Java to cheseyochu. Okay, if you want to learn, okay, DS నేర్చుకోవాలనుకుంటే Java to నేర్చుకో. You're good. Okay. Just one if. We can also, yeah, that's what, I've been thinking the same. No. Because, see, exactly, the reason why I did not keep a single if is because here, like I'm traversing two trees at the same time parallelly. That's why I took, like n1 and n2 comparisons of the, like both at the same time. This is nothing but the base condition here. Okay. Okay, let's continue. If n1 of left or, next second. Only one eye difference between you and me. Okay. Checking changes. Hi, welcome to the stream. Bro, backend कर रहा हूँ और उसमें ही बैकएंड में डीप जाना है तो क्या क्या टॉपिक इंपॉर्टेंट है जो कवर करना पड़ेगा. अगर तुम बैकएंड पे इतना ध्यान दे रहे हो ना, तो द फर्स्ट थिंग विच यू हैव टू कवर इज गोइंग टू बी डेटाबेस लाइक डेटाबेस से कैसे हैंडलिंग करते हैं, और CRUD ऑपरेशंस लाइक क्रिएटिंग, रीडिंग, अपडेटिंग एंड डी इस पे डिलीटिंग. या डेटाबेस पे CRUD ऑपरेशंस पे थोड़ा सा ग्रिप लगा लो. उसके बाद APIs वर्किंग पे भी ग्रिप लगा लो, और लाइक कनेक्टिंग द बैक एंड टू द फ्रंट एंड वो वाला काम लगा दो. बस यू डन. और क्या ही करना है, ऑथेंटिकेशन पे ध्यान दो. और रूटिंग जो होता है, ठीक है, तुम बैकएंड पे जो रूट्स देते हो ना फ्रंट एंड को एक्सेस करने के लिए, उनको ना थोड़ा सा परमिट लाइक स्टार्ट गिविंग इट सम restrictions. ठीक है, if you are a user you cannot just directly access to the admin file, right? Like get a grip on yourself on that particular part and you're good, and you're all like 80% done in the backend. Okay. Yeah, full system design for backend. Okay. Right. So if n1 of left is equals to null pointer, and if n2 of left, if it is not equals to the null pointer, okay, then what I have to do? Okay, I also need to take an OR condition as well. Guys, chat lo jarta. Moderators are always active. By the way, just in case. Just saying it. Okay. If n2 of left, okay, if it is double equals to null pointer, and n1 of left, if it is not equals to null pointer, okay, I just written nothing, just the vice versa. Answer is going to be equal to false and return. Left node is done. Same I'm going to do with the right nodes as well. Everyone is just completely involved in the chat. Just they are like completely screw you and your DSA. Let me just like get myself into the chat. अरे यार बंद कर लो, क्या ही कर रहे हो यार चैट में सारे के सारे. यार क्या कर रहे हो, ఏం చేస్తున్నారు రే చాట్ లో. Never seen my chat this active, to be honest. Like interacting with each other. Okay. Left node, if the left is available and on the left node is not available on the right side, and the left is not available on the left side, and if it is available on the right side, then I'm just going to return. I'm going to do the same for this particular thing also. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to shift this, and in the place of left I just need to like replace it with right every time. Answer equal to false. Okay, the right condition is also done. Next thing is we are going to check the values. If so many if conditions are there, yeah. If n1 of left of val, if it is not equal to n2 of left, like left of val, same thing. Answer is going to be false, and I'm going to return. I don't want you to perform any extra computations, to be honest. Same I'm going to do for the right side as well. Morning, I know like I wake up around 8 o'clock. And by the way, I'm a great devotee of what do you say? E-snippet. Okay. Okay. Now till here we are done with the conditions and everything. That's fine. Once if we're done with the conditions, now we'll be doing the DFS traversals. Okay. How did I wrote the DFS traversals? If n1 of left not equals to null pointer, and n2 of left is also not equals to Vinod. Thank you so much, Ra. Good night, Vinod. And thank you so much, Vinod. And what I'm going to do, if this particular condition is getting satisfied, I'm going to call the helper function, but I'm going to call it with the left, n1 of left comma n2 of left. Once we're done with this, we're going to call for the right side as well. If if n1 of right, if it is not equals to the null pointer, and n2 of right also, if it is not equals to the null pointer, Then I'm going to call the helper function for the right parts as well. N2 of right, comma, N2 of right. This is how we can solve this. Are we done? Okay. I'm going to pass this helper of p comma q, and I'm going to return the list. Please make the code run. How to improve logic building? In order to improve logic building, we must be doing more and more dry runs, I guess. Member access within null pointer. Okay, where is it happening exactly? Okay. Number is getting accessed within a null pointer for 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. How will the number be accessed for the null pointer? Like, just keep solving. Do not focus on whether you're getting the optimal approach in the first, like initial days only. Just keep focusing, and then you're good to go. Where am I screwing this up exactly? Runtime error. Okay. Member access within null pointer. Okay. Here I'm getting an. Am I getting a null pointer over here? I may not have left. Hold on. I may not have the left ones, right? The left is w equals null ptr. Hold on. If I'm having left and if I'm not having right. Wait. Hold on. I think here I'm just accessing null value and one of left of value. But what if there was no left? Okay, what if there was no left? So I'm going to check the values only if n1, if n1, like n1 of left if it is not equals to null ptr, and n2 of left also if it is not equals to null ptr. That's the condition when we are going to check this, right? Or am I missing something? So I guess the same goes with the right as well. Exactly. Hold on. Just have to do the same over here as well. If n1 of right if it is not equals to null pointer, that's the case where I will be checking it, right? It's just, I guess I might have kicked in edge case, I guess, right? If this is also is not equals to null ptr, like that's the condition where I will be checking it. Yes, we good, I guess. Okay. Which problem? I have pinned it in the chat, Muhammad. Just try to check it once. Okay, I did got error. Where exactly? Output was true, but its expected output was false. Okay, let me just like get its representation. Use the test case here. Okay, if this is the node 1, 2, and 3, and another one is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. But I did wrote a condition for this, right? If I'm at 1, okay, right and right. So the 3 we are having a, like it's traversing a left and it's traversing a right. Then this condition has to be hit, right? Where is it? Left node, yeah. This condition has to be hit. Why is it not hitting? So if I'm at this particular node, n1 of left, it's equals to null. If n1 of left, if it is, okay, hold on. I guess I might have wrote. Okay, if n2 of left, okay, here the n2 of left is equals to null pointer and n1 of left here is not equals to null pointer. Then this condition is getting hit, right? Then our answer has to be becoming false. Why is it not becoming false? 1 null, 2 and 3, 1 null, 2 null and 3. Okay. Guys, what case did we miss over here? Problem number, I guess the problem number is going to be 100. Yeah. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And what sort of conditions am I missing here? Why am I getting an true? Can I use the debug option? I guess it's not available. I'm getting a false one for this particular thing. Okay. Expected outputs was false, and even like when I'm doing the dry run, still it is showing properly only, right? Okay. I guess I need to make a dry run for this, or am I missing something? Number of months required for 6 to 7 LPA. 6 to 7 LPA is kind of easy thing, to be honest, to be brutal honest. Okay. Just have to be good with array strings, and you must be having good amount of projects and good technology in your hand and good paper publishings, and you're good to go. Solved. Oh, crazy Mohammed. Crazier. So, let me just check out the test case which I'm getting wrong. It was 1, 2, and 3. It was 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. If I'm currently at 1 and 1, I'm going to like traverse it from the starting. Okay. If I'm currently at 1 and 1, what is the thing I'll be checking? And guys, by the way, the offline videos which I'm going to release are going to be in Telugu. Okay. నేను తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ కి కూడా అసలు చెప్పాలంటే ఛానల్ స్టార్ట్ చేసింది తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ కి హెల్ప్ చేద్దామని, టు బి ఆనెస్ట్, టీఎస్ఏలో. దట్స్ వై offline videos are going to be completely in Telugu. So let's dive into DSA exactly. Can I explain to you? Okay. 1 and 1. Okay, this is not a null pointer. That is fine. If this is a null pointer and this is not, okay, this condition is also getting fine, and both the values are equal, it is fine. And left node, okay. Is the left node not available? Yes, both the sides. Okay, this condition is also not getting satisfied. If the left is available on this, no. Both the condition, it is not available. And the right is available on the both. Yes, right is available on the both. Yeah. If right is available in N1 and if the right is not available in N2. If the right is available in N2 and if the right is not available in the N1, then I'll just return false. Okay, this is also getting satisfied. That is cool. If N1 of left is not equals to null pointer and N2 of left, if it is not equals to null pointer, but both are equals to null pointer, so I'm not going to like come up to this particular thing. And if M1 of right is not equals to null pointer, yes, it is not equals to null pointer, and if N2 of right is also not equals to null pointer, then what I'll be doing? I'll be checking the values. Are 2 and 2 equal? Yes, both are equal. So that is fine. And if N1 of left is not equals to null pointer, N2 of left is not equals to, no, both are equals to null pointer, so this particular thing is not going to get implemented. Then we are going to the right side. Now my current axis is over here and here. Guys, I'm a bit stuck for this test case. Can anybody help me? నా నంబర్ లీక్ చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది చెప్పు బ్రో. యువర్ వీడియోస్ ఆర్ ప్రూఫ్ ఫర్ యువర్ హార్డ్ వర్క్ అండ్ ప్రూఫ్ ఫర్ యువర్ ఇంటర్వ్యూవర్. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ అయితే జస్ట్ చిల్. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఇప్పుడిప్పుడే వచ్చి ఎందుకు అప్పుడే తలకాయ నొప్పులు చెప్పండి. జస్ట్ హ్యావ్ ఫన్, ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ ఎవ్రీ వన్, మేక్ సమ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ ఎవ్రీ వన్. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఫౌండ్ ఎనీ మ్యూచువల్ ఫ్రెండ్, just go and interact with him or her. Okay, because networking is everything in BTech. I mean in engineering. Okay, I'm first year. I think I should learn C and then Python and start web development. Less concentration of front end and more concentration on the back end of Python. Yes, exactly. You can do that, Rajendra Prasad. Already you do know everything. How the like what is the flow and everything. You're already good, man. I was in my first year. I don't even know that. Okay, you're already way ahead, right? So here, as we can check, now we are currently in the second node of both. That is fine. Second of the right nodes on both. Are this both equals to null pointer? No. No. Are they both values? Are they not equal? No, they are equal. That's fine. I'm going to check for the left node. Okay. If n1 of left is equals to null pointer, no, it's not equals. Or if n1 of left, if it is, hold on. Okay, n1 of left is not equals to null pointer, that is for sure. And what's the next thing which is happening over here? If n1 of left, if it's not equals to null pointer, and n2 of left, if it is equals to null pointer, yeah, then I'll be making the answer as false and returning it, right? Then why isn't it, like solving this test case? I'm unable to get it here. Guys, where have I missed? Or did I miss something? I guess it should be working fine for all the test cases, and for this test case also it must be working fine. Where am I screwing this up? Or have I missed any sort of variable names or anything? Guys, have I mispronounced any sort of the variable names, or Like I'm getting it should be written, this condition has to be getting satisfied, but it's not getting satisfied in my case. Don't know why. Left and left. Okay. If n1 of left, if it's not equals to null pointer, that is fine. And if n2 of left is equals to null pointer, that's what I've done. Or did I made any syntaxical issues? Syntax error? No, it's not exactly a syntax error to be honest, but no syntax error, but my output is kind of showing true, which means none of the false is getting triggered. I don't know why, but this false has to be getting triggered. This false should be getting triggered. Guys, chat, I do need some help with this part. I don't know where am I like facing the issue. Or if one is the null pointer, another one is not the null pointer, that's what this case is going to do. Answer is going to just become false. Okay. Answer just have to become false. That is fine. Then where exactly am I making the issue? So I'll just run for this particular test case only. For each iteration, like I'm going to write, hold on. If the left node is getting triggered, I want the cout to be gone. Just run this now. Okay, it's not getting triggered. For the test case 2, 3 and 2, okay, it's getting triggered over here. But here, the test case, like this particular condition itself is not getting triggered over here. Why? And why is that happening exactly? Okay. I took the lefts and lefts and lefts and lefts. Bro, totally shifted to English. Not exactly English. అక్కడ తెలుగులో కూడా మాట్లాడతా, but ఏంటంటే like if I'm speaking more in English, I'll be getting my communication skills improved a lot, and you guys will also be like getting an idea on how we can explain a DS problem to the interviewer in English. That's the reason why I have shifted to English. Not completely, పూర్తిగా కాదు, అక్కడ మాట్లాడతా, బట్ స్టిల్ నేను ఇంకా డైలమాలో ఉన్నా, ఇంగ్లీషా తెలుగా అని. స్టిల్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడితే లైక్ అందరికీ కొంచెం యూస్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది, like there is not going to be any sort of language barrier for my stream. Second if condition, third if condition, swap చేస్తూ. You mean this is the second if condition. You mean this and this one and this one? Third and fourth. 1, 2 and 3. This is the third one and this is the fourth one. I guess it's not going to make any sort of difference, I guess. Everything is, like bulked in the if, like ladder ifs, right? Then where am I going wrong? Time complexity? No, it's not about time complexity, to be honest. Where exactly are we screwing this up? I'm unable to understand. I guess I might have like screwed up the order, I guess. Here, like till here it was fine. I'm just checking, like till here, like I'm checking with the root. Okay. And when it comes to here, I'm checking if the left node is available or not. If it is available in the left part and if it is not available in the right side, then what we have to do, we just have to answer equals to false and return it. That's what I have done. Okay. Here I'm currently a third year student. Vijay, like I've started working on my technology part and like all these skills part from the next day I have written my MCET examination. From that day onwards, like I started everything. Your campus, Aditya College. If anyone of left, is equals to null pointer. What be unit distance and all these things. Okay. Put copy paste shelter. Okay, I'll just copy paste it in the Discord channel. If that's okay. I'll copy paste in the Discord channel. You guys can check this out. Okay, why am I getting an update in Discord? Bro, did you get placed now? No, I'm currently a third year first semester student. I just recently got into third year. Okay, so I may not be able to. Good. You know, like I'm not allowed to sit in placements. I'm quite young. I've written the code. Okay, why am I getting this? Yeah. You guys can check it out. I know, like I did made some dry runs to be honest. Still, I'm getting the same thing. It should be triggered, but it is not getting triggered. Don't know why. Yes, it is getting shifted. It is getting shifted. See, N1 off left, N2 off left, N2 off right, and okay, N2 off right and N2 off right. I have to make N1 off right and N2 off right. My bad. Then how did it pass 64 test cases? What the hell? Just how did it pass the 64 test cases, yaar? I made the major mistake in the traversal only. Aim test case yeah. Laptop, I would prefer you to take a gaming laptop. The reason why I would prefer a gaming laptop is because you'd be having a great graphic card in it, but do not get yourself distracted into playing games, okay? If you're having a good level of graphic card, you can do editings, you know, like you can run the Blender, Premiere Pro, After Effects, Photoshop, and Adobe Illustrator if you want to do editings. And the next thing is you can, you know, like train the machine learning models as very quick. Logic is logicking, exactly. So instead of checking these many conditions, try one of the node is null, then check P and Q values. If it is true, then return false. Yeah, we can also do it like that. That would also work exactly. So guys, if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.5? Okay, I already hit 6.5k. Can we hit 6.6k in this stream? And why is this lamp not working here? Hold on. Is it working? Not working. Working, not working. Okay, there is a huge loose connection for my charger. कुछ तो जुगाड़ करना पड़ेगा. Need a proper weight, and I'm not even having a proper weight carrying thing. Hold on for a second. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And also, guys, on 9th of the next month, you know, like I'm completely going for a hackathon. After 6 to, you know, like my previous hackathon was in IIT Kanpur machine learning hackathon. Me and my brother and just some of my college mates went for that hackathon, and we stood in 4th position, by the way. I hope this time we are going to win this hackathon. And like the amount of efforts I'm keeping for these hackathons and everything for my first year, you know, like I've attended on a rough of 5 hackathons. Every time, you know, like the win is exactly on my fingertips. Still it gets out of my hand. Don't know why. Kind of a bad luck, and మనకి దరిద్రం కిలోల్లో ఉంది, మనం ఏం చేయగలం దాన్ని. रूम टूर क्या रूम टूर कर रहे हो भाई? रुको दिखा रहा हूँ. ठीक है, ये अभी मेरा सेटअप आप देख रहे हो ना, ఇది మన సెటప్. రైట్ సైడ్ లో ఇవన్నీ కూడా కాంపోనెంట్లు అనమాట. రాస్బెర్రీ పై వైర్లు హ్యాకథాన్ అని చెప్పాను కదా, అట్లా కాంపోనెంట్లు. లెఫ్ట్ లో ఏమో చార్జ్ చదవడానికి నా ఫోను, అండ్ దానికి లెఫ్ట్ లో ఏమో మన ఐప్యాడ్. రూమ్ ఏమో ఇది చెప్తున్నా కదా, మొత్తం బట్టలే ఉంటాయి అబ్బా. అండ్ ఈజ్ మై రూమ్మేట్, అండ్ ఇది వచ్చేసి చిన్న లైట్. ఓకే, అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ మై బోర్డ్. ఇన్ దిస్ బోర్డ్ ఐ జస్ట్ రైట్ ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్స్. డీజాంగో ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్ రాసుకున్నా నేను కరెంట్లీ. ఓకే, అంతకు మించి ఏముంటది మా రూమ్ లో? అంతకు మించి అయితే ఏముండదు. ఓకే, అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడీస్ న్యూ టు ద ఛానల్, ప్లీజ్ కన్సిడర్ హిట్టింగ్ దట్ లైక్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్. బిర్యానీ మహిమ బానే ఉంది, అదే కదా. అంటే కొంచెం ఏంటంటే నేను కరెక్ట్ గా తిన్నాను, అలా బెడ్ మీద దొరుకుతున్నా. ఫుల్ గా తిన్నప్పుడు కష్టం కదబ్బా. గుడ్ లక్ ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ హ్యాకథాన్ అన్న. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, యశ్వంత్, విల్ బి సాల్వింగ్ ఇట్. జస్ట్ గివ్ మీ సమ్ టైమ్. AMS student, which language DSA should I start? I would prefer C++ because your logic is going to be strong. I'll just go and grab myself some water and I'll come. మీ ఫ్రెండ్కి డిఎస్ఏ చెప్పు ఆడెండో. ఓ వరద ఆడెవడ మాట వినడు వరద. బ్రో ఐమ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్, నాకు భయం వేస్తుంది. ఐ వాంట్ టోటల్ వీడియో వాట్ టు డూ ఇన్ ఎ సీక్వెన్స్ ఆర్డర్. టెల్ మీ okay, one second. In a sequence order, tell me what all I can do. I know you will tell to chill, but if I have knowledge, I'll chill. Right. Rajendra Prasad, if you're completely in your first year, what I have done, I'm going to tell you what I have done. Okay. Then you'll be getting an idea of what you should be doing. The day I have written my DSA, sorry, why would I say DSA? The day I have written my MCET examination in Andhra Pradesh, I fixed myself that I'm not going to stay in home because home is going to be my comfort zone. I have to move away from my home. So I have selected a college which is 650 kilometers away from my home, and I have completely came over here. This is a complete rural area. My college is currently in. Okay, it's kind of a village. My cost of living is very low, and the amount of distractions which I'm having, if I would have stayed in Vijayawada, which is a city, there are a lot of what would I say? Enjoy cheyadaniki 100 rakalu untayi naaku Vijayawada lo untunte. Okay, so I completely came here. నాకు ఇక్కడ ఎంజాయ్ చేయడానికి ఏం లేదు. The only thing which I can do is sit and learn whatever the technology it is. I just have to sit and learn. That's the only thing which is going to make my time pass. Okay. So in my first year, once I I wrote my MCET examination and came to home, and I started C programming. C programming. I did it till one semester. First semester till the end I have did the C programming. After that I have learned C++ and Python. When I entered my second year first semester, I'm good with 3 languages, C, C++, and Python. Okay. When I'm good with it, in my second year second semester, I started learning the embedded systems. Okay. Because I want to do some project. In order to win in a hackathon, if you're making only a software solution, it's not going to create much of an impact. If you want more number of points in a hackathon, you need to learn, you need to build something physical. Right. If you want to build something physical, you need to learn the hardware thing, right? So I learned embedded systems, which is nothing but small wires, breadboard, LEDs, and everything. And I have connected and I have written code for these things to work. That's what you call embedded systems. So once in my second semester, I started that, and I started my machine learning journey. Also, along with that, I have also started my DSA journey. So in my second semester, I started learning very seriously, and this is where I'm currently now. So learn C, C++, Python. These are going to be the 3 skills which you need majorly in your first year. Try to focus on that. Okay. No. Training em jayale nenu. Aha bro. నేను కూడా డీఎస్ఏ కానీ డీఎస్ఏ అసలు ఏం చేయాలో ఏం అర్థం కావట్లేదు. చాలా హార్డ్, కన్ఫ్యూజన్, డిప్రెషన్గా ఉంటుంది. డిప్రెషన్ ఎందుకు? చెల్. It's not about depression, Kiran. If you want to solve problems, the only thing is just have to give more time. See, నేను ఆనెస్ట్గా చెప్తాను, ఎవడన్నా డిఎస్ఏ బాగా సాల్వ్ చేస్తున్నాడంటే ఇట్ డజంట్ మీన్ దట్ ఈస్ వే మోర్ లాజికల్లీ అహెడ్. లేకపోతే యూ కెనాట్ కంపేర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఆన్ ద బేసిస్ ఆఫ్ ఐక్యూ. యూ కెనాట్ జస్ట్ సే టు యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ దట్ guy is having more IQ than me. No, it's just that the person who is very good in DSA, he might have spent 1,000 hours in his entire life for the DSA. And how many hours did you spend? So the difference between your current situation and your the situation which you're dreaming of, being good in DSA, able to solve every problem, the only barrier in order to move from here to here is the time. You just have to give the time and you're good. Okay, you don't need to question yourself. Can we learn 3 languages 1 year? Yes, we can. It's easy. If you're learning C, C++ is not that much of a thing, and Python is just the easiest language. You can it's going to be like an English. If you're writing English normally for communication, that's how it's going to be. Currently in third sem, did 200 on LEETCODE. Oh, that's crazy. Should start working on projects or do both simultaneously. You're good. Akhil, love you. Okay, all right. Can we learn 3 languages in 1 year? Yes, we can learn, Rajendra Prasad. Shall we move to the next problem? Sure, Ryan, I'll be checking it. I did saw my message. You saw my. I did saw your messages. Wait. Indake chusa. Yes, you can start the bind research, Ryan. No issue. Shashant, hi, welcome to the stream. And shall we move to the next problem now, guys? And I'm sorry, my communication skills are not going to be that good. I may stammer in between. Okay. What do you think the opportunities of if I get if I learn machine learning or and I'm from a tier 3 college. If you're from a tier 3 college, you're not going to get any sort of openings which are going to get offered by your college which are related to machine learning or data science. Okay, that's the only blunt truth which you and I have to accept. Okay, even I am completely interested in AI and machine learning. If I learned AI and machine learning, if I excelled in it, if I deep dive into it, I'm good. But my college will not be able to bring those roles, like those companies which should be offering fresher role for an ML and an AI engineer. Those things are quite complicated, which has to be given only to those guys who are completely experienced. Okay, ప్రపోజల్స్ వస్తున్నాయిగా అంట, నేనేం చేయను భయ్యా. ప్రాంక్, she might have pranked me. Okay, and if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. ఇదేంటి టిక్ పెడుతుంటే అంటిక్ అయిపోతుంది స్ట్రీట్ లో. Am I bugging or is my net out? Hold on, I guess I'm not getting proper internet. The connection is fine. ఏ కాలేజ్ బ్రో నువ్వు? ఆదిత్య కాలేజ్ బ్రో. ఇక్కడ టిక్ పెడుతుంటే పోతుందేంట్రా? అరే లాగిన్ చేయలేదా? లాగిన్, ఇట్స్ లాగ్డ్ ఇన్ ఆల్రెడీ. ఓకే, just now I can check this out. Still it's happening like that. Why is it happening like that? Why am I unable to tick it, guys? Anybody in the chat? Why am I unable to like hold on too many requests at once? A short pause would fix it. Okay. So what is the next problem which we have to solve? Binary tree zigzag level order traversal. That's what we have to do now. This is the problem which we will be solving. Burvatam or burpad song. Same problem for me also. Why is it happening? Is it any sort of bug or anything? Guys, is everyone facing that? Like if I'm ticking like if I'm checking a problem, it's not showing me. Let me just try for this one. I guess it's not working. I guess the website is crashed or it might have bugged, I guess. I guess the website is bugged, I guess. Guys, is the problem same happening for you all also? మీకు కూడా అవుతుందా సేమ్ ఇష్యూ? లైక్ ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చేస్తే టిక్ పెడుతుంటే do today's problem there. Sure, Sai Kaushik will also do that. I did saw that problem. Okay, this one, right? Sort matrix by diagonals. We'll be solving this particular question also. Okay, today we will solve it. They'll fix it soon. Okay, so the next problem which we're going to solve is binary tree zigzag level order traversal. That's the question which we'll be solving in the next part. Okay, so like I'll just pin this particular thing in the chat. That's possible. iPad for notes, which app are you using? I'm currently using the what you call free notes. Highest package of the college నువ్వే కొట్టేలా ఉన్నావు బ్రో అంట. అంత సీన్ లేదు, కమ్యూనికేషన్ లో పోద్ది. So okay, this is the problem. So let's move to the problem. Okay, binary tree zigzag level order traversal. Yes, you guys are able to see my screen. Given the root of the binary tree, write on the zigzag level order traversal of its node values. That is from left to right, then right to left for the next level and alternate between. What the hell? What the hell did I just even witnessed? So for this, if I done 3, and the next thing I have to do 29, and the next thing I have to do 1597. Easy. I'm assuming this is easy. Can I crack JE, bro? Yes, you can crack JE. Please give me some motivation. Sharan, see, I like your confidence of keeping the IIT tag for your name. I really loved it. If you're that confident on yourself, why do you need motivation? Just do not depend on motivation here. Motivation is completely temporary. Just be focused. Like I would not even say to be focused. Just be disciplined. That's it. Be disciplined. Like for a day, give at least 8 to 10 hours. తెలుగు వాడువేనా? రోజుకి 8 నుంచి 10 గంటలు ఇచ్చుకో ప్రశాంతంగా. ఓకేనా? స్ట్రెస్ గానే ఉంటుంది, స్ట్రెస్ఫుల్ గానే ఉంటుంది. స్ట్రెస్ ఇస్ గుడ్ టు బి ఆనెస్ట్ బై ద వే. ఓకే, స్ట్రెస్ ఇస్ గుడ్. నేను ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ నుండి స్ట్రెస్ పడుతున్నా. అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ లుక్ బ్యాక్ అట్ మై సెల్ఫ్, నేను లైక్ ఐఎమ్ కంప్లీట్లీ ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ మై సెల్ఫ్. నేను చేసినంత కోడింగ్ 4 years లో నా ప్యారల్స్ లో ఎవరు చేయలేదు. ఓకే, అండ్ ఐమ్ కంప్లీట్లీ ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ మై సెల్ఫ్ ఫర్ దట్. ఎంత ప్రౌడ్ ఉంటానో తెలుసా. నువ్వు కూడా అలాగే చేయి. జస్ట్ బీ డిసిప్లిన్, దట్స్ ఇట్, నథింగ్ మోర్ ఆర్ నథింగ్ లెస్. నువ్వు క్రాక్ చేసావు బ్రో? నో 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 నో, I did not crack any sort of JEE mains or advanced because I was not interested in getting myself into an IIT. That's why. Like the first thing is I do not like studies, to be honest. Like to reading from books. Okay. That's why I did not give anything. But I'm completely interested in computers because from my childhood, in my home there was a computer. Every time I used to play GTA Vice City, Cricket 07, Tekken 3, and Prince of Persia. Like I used to play all these sort of games and Wolverine. Like from my childhood I was completely fond of playing, like getting myself into gaming or these sort of technologies, and my dream was to become a gamer, but my responsibilities forced me to become a coder. Projects, hackathons, clubs, patents, ilanti vaati gurinchi cheppu. Sure Rajendra Prasad, if it is possible I'll make a dedicated video on it because it's going to be quite lengthy. Aditya College Srikakulam. What's next I have to do? Sriram, like what would you do in this? Yeah, if you're good with DSA, for solving DSA, guys, again I'm saying do not depend on only DSA. DSA, learn another technology which you're completely interested in, because only DSA is not going to guarantee your job, but it is going to like filter you for the next rounds, but it will not guarantee your job. That is for sure. Okay, I would love to follow it. Sure Sharan. నేను మళ్ళీ ఆకాష్లో కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్నా ఎంసెట్కి. ఏం ఉపయోగం? అటర్ వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్ మనీ ఆఫ్ 35,000 ఫర్ మై ఫ్యామిలీ. Because I'm completely nobody in studies, to be honest. I just mug up all the syllabus which I need. I just used to mug up from my childhood. And once you pass to a particular situation, mugging up is not going to take you anywhere. Arya, again, thank you so much for 40 year. Thank you so much, Mama. గుర్తుంచుకుంటే ఒక 100K వచ్చాక మర్చిపోతావా? లేదు లేదు మా అలా 100K is very big thing, to be honest. And still I'm in a dilemma, Telugu or English or Teluglish. In which language shall I continue my stream? I'm quite confused about that, to be honest. So let's move to the problem. Okay, problem మర్చిపోతున్నాం. Hold on. Okay, binary level, zigzag, level order traversal. This is what we're doing. See, what exactly here they're asking is, I want you to make a level order traversal. Okay, we do know how to make a level order traversal, right? That's quite easy. When you are making a level order traversal, make sure that if you are for the first level, if you're going from left to right, for the next level, I want you to like store from right to left. That's it. Okay, don't you think it's going to be quite simple? I'm just going to take a variable integer named flip, which is going to initialize to 0. If it is 0, I'm going to make it 1 for every traversal, and I'm just going to reverse the order. That's what we would do, right? English. If you want to be unique, you should do in Telugu. Atlantava. Engineering tips. First year lo form and batches, final year వరకు ఉండవు first thing. And from your day 1 of DSA, interact more with like you should not be maintaining a group and only interacting with those sort of friends. Interact with everyone. Okay, the maintain connections with everyone, whether it can be a guy from mechanical, civil. Your network is everything in your college. Even if you're having a fight or anything in college, if you make a call, at least 20 to 30 members must be coming for you. Like that's how the networking should be in your college. And do not get yourself into fights. Okay. If you want to reach wide range of audience, you should do it in English. Damn, why is everyone in the chat like live ads వస్తున్నాయి మామ? యాడ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. పెంచనా నాకు రెవెన్యూ వస్తుంది. పెంచేద్దామా? Teluglish. Sure. Give me tips to balance web development and DSA. If you want to balance, like if you're having 6 hours time, spend 2 hours on DSA and 4 hours on development. Because initially you have to do more projects. Projects is everything in your initial phase, so do that. To be frank, no coding labs are there, Mom. Exactly, Alon. I do agree with that. Penchu. Right, bruh. Start, bro. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. If I got myself indulged in the chat now, I completely get deviated. Right. So let's move to the problem. We'll be making a level order traversal. If for this particular third level, if I'm moving from left to right, for the next level, I should not be again moving from left to right, 9 to 20. No, that's not the case. I should be going like 20 and 9. I have to reverse it. And for the next thing, I just have to keep it normal. And again for the next one, I just have to reverse the thing again. Okay. Bye, Charan. Okay. నా యూట్యూబ్ ప్రీమియం ఉంది నాకు రావు గంట ఓకే ఇంకా గ్రో అవ్వాలి చాలా ఉన్నాగా మేమంతా అబ్బా దట్ మెంట్ లాట్ మామూలు ఫన్ నా క్రేజీ ఫన్ డిడ్ యూ కంప్లీట్ లీడ్ కోడ్ 1482 minimum number of days to make M bouquets? No, minimum number of days to make M bouquets. No, I did heard this question. It was asked in sort of a online assessment for I don't remember the company, but it was asked for an online assessment for the role of associate software engineer. I remember the package also 8 LPA, but I didn't remember the company. Okay, so let's move to the problem. I'm going to do a level order traversal. Okay, if this is my node 3, 9 and 20, okay, if it is 15 and 7, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a level order traversal. That's what we'll be doing, right? Okay, so when I can we solve the can we implement the level order traversal using a queue? I guess that would be much better if I'm implementing using a queue. That's how we have to implement it, right? I did forget. I'm getting a lot confused in how to implement what type of with what data structures. I'm getting confused a lot. I do have to admit my flaws also in the stream, right? I do not have to always flex my pros. I do also admit my flaws. So if I'm at 3, okay, if I'm at 3, that is fine. Okay, 3 is going to be my root node, and if I am removing 3, I just need to add its left and right. Current, the current height was 1. So I'm adding left and right. Left is going to be 9 and the right is going to be 20. Okay. If I've added 9 and 20, now the size was 2. Sorry, my bad. Now the size was 2. This goes in here. This it remains as a normal answer. That is fine. So I need to remove. I need to pop 2 times. That is for sure. Okay, that's good. I'll be popping 9. If I'm popping 9, see, if I'm completely popping 9 from the queue, what I have to do? I do have to add the left and right of 9. Okay, if they are not available, I'll not just add anything. I'll be removing 9. This is one particular thing. Whose flip variable? I'm going to take a flip variable. For by default, it's going to be 0. Yes, exactly, Harry. Which college? Yeah, Aditya Institute of Technology and Management. So I also need to remove 20 as well from the queue. If I'm trying to remove 20, I need to take out 15 and I don't need to add 15 and 7 into this. That's what I'll be doing. 15 and 7 I have added, and then I am removing 20. That is fine. Okay, so here if the flip is 1, for the next part the flip is going to become 1. If the flip is 1, I need to, what do I have to do? I just have to reverse it. I'll just perform a normal reversal. I'm good. Next, the size is again 2. I'll just pop 2 elements, 15 and 7 I guess. Okay, 15 and 7 is popped. Here the flip is going to become 0 again. If it is 0, I can keep it like that. Once if I'm done with this, I can just simply return. Don't die. Right, I guess we are done. This is kind of an easy problem, to be honest. If you're good with the level order traversal, then it's not that much of a thing. If I'm at 3, one second, just I'm trying to get a normal thing. If I'm at 3, I'm going to make 2 traversals for both left and right. Okay, that's fine. I guess we got to know how we can solve this problem, right? Arya, hi, welcome to the stream. Bro, which college? Aditya Institute of Technology and Management. Hi, Narayan Gupta. Hi, welcome to the stream. Which year? Third year currently. So shall we move to the problem? Shall we solve this problem? I guess this is not that much of a bigger problem, to be honest. We just have to reverse it. That's what we have to do. So, shall we move to the problem solving then? Guys, what would you all say about that? I just need to take a cue and just implement it simply. We are done. That's it. Simple. Shall we move to the problem solving? And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.6k in this stream, guys? We just need 30 more subscribers here. Come on, we're very close. And Arya, thank you so much for all the super chats here. Thank you so much. Chapani guys, shall we move to the problem? Shall we move to the solving? Anna, again explain in detail. Sure, sports. So, the thing is, they ask me to, did you understand the problem statement? The first thing which they ask is, they want me to make a level order traversal. Okay. But for the first level order traversal, I want you to keep the elements as same. Whereas when it comes to the next one, I want you to reverse the elements. Okay. Whereas when it comes to the next one, I just want you to keep the same. And for the next one, I want you to reverse. Reverse, normal, reverse, normal. That particular sequence they're having. They're asking. What I'm going to do, in order to maintain the alternative frequency, I have took a variable named flip, which I am going to change. If it is 0 for the next, if my flip is 0, I'm going to change it to 1 for the next item. So if it is 1, I'm going to change it to 0 for the next iteration. You guys are getting it, right? So if I'm at 0, I'll just keep the level order traversal as it is. I will not be reversing it, right? And if the level order, if my flip became 1, and if this is my order, I am going to do reverse. Okay. The next thing is, next my flip become from 1, the next flip becomes 0. I'm going to do the same. That's it. Do breadth first search. You can also do that also. I'm just implementing it using Q. I guess that would be that would also be resulting me in the same thing, right? Breadth first search. Okay. And if anybody is new to the channel, please just consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Okay. So shall we move to the problem solving then? And I guess I might have forgot a few things. Just hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay. Guys, I think so I forgot something. When I'm going for the, I'm always confused regarding these. Please do help me out. Do you know Hindi, bro? Yes, I do know Hindi also. For the depth first search, we are going to go left, right. Sorry, for the depth first search, how we are going to go? We are going to go like node, left, and right. Right? For the breadth first search, how we would be going? For the breadth first search, how we would be going? Left, right, and node, or what? Completely, these trees are like completely eating my brain and everything. Okay. I don't know why, but I forgot about the breadth first search thing. I just need this particular thing, and I'm good with it. After taking reverse, it is a mandatory taken in loop of it. Okay, that's fine. If I want to implement the breadth first search, Rajendra Prasad, the editor is working on it. Bhaskar and Jeppi manaki help chestunaru a person editing lo. Thank you so much for that, Bhaskar, bro. He's completely editing on it. Once it is done, I'll be posting it as soon as possible. Okay. कौन सी समस्या है भाई? कुछ समस्या नहीं है भाई. मतलब समस्या तो है. अभी बात यह है कि ना मैं completely भूल गया था कि breadth first search का algorithm क्या है. And I'm completely ashamed of myself for that. How could I forget that? Those are the most important things. I also need to make regular revisions, which I'm not able to do. I'm going to regret this thing a lot. If I'm not making, like proper revisions, I will be regretting myself a lot. That is for sure. Look, I'm getting it. Like I am able to see my future. If I'm not doing still, if I'm not taking any proper action on, like doing continuous revisions, I'm going to be screwed up a big time. Completely. Okay. I guess we'll just solve this problem using the queues, I guess. That would be much better, I think so. What would you all say about that? Okay. So shall we move to the problem solving then? Okay. So I'm just gonna go to the problem and solve this question. Once after this, we also need to, like kind of solve the rest of the problems as well. Sort matrix by diagonals. नागवंशी किरण भाई, अभी बात यह है कि ना मुझे हिंदी मतलब बात करना तो आ ही जाता है और समझ भी सकता हूँ, लेकिन ना पढ़ सकता हूँ ना लिख सकता हूँ। और मैंने हिंदी में प्राथमिका, मध्यमिका, राष्ट्रमिका, प्रवेशिका, उत्तर सब कुछ लिख भी लिया था, ठीक है, और फर्स्ट क्लास में पास भी हो गया था मैं। मतलब क्या है कि ना लाइक 5 6 साल 8 का गैप आ गया था हिंदी लिखने और पढ़ने में, तो कंप्लीटली भूल ही गया। DF is having 3 orders, bro. Depth first search is having 3 orders: pre-order, post-order, and in order. That's why, while coming to level order, that's also called as breadth first search, bro. Nothing to worry about. Okay, but like a wizard, like I do need to maintain some sort of notes for these things or anything. Daily, I do need to revise it. I'm completely forgetting about them. Okay, let's move to the problem solving then. Okay. I'm going to take a Q. I'm going to take a Q. QUE of int of Q. Okay, I have to Q. And what was the data structure for the, like, what are the basic operations of Q, by the way? Insert and push and pop, or insert and pop? Where is my water? Shit, I forgot. Like I do need to revise about the orders and everything. Yeah, daily I do need to make effective revisions. From today, once like the stream got ended, I'm having a lot of works I need to do. Write the record observations. ठीक है भाई, मैं पानी like पानी का बॉटल लेके आ जाता हूँ. I'll just grab my water bottle. Okay, I took a Q. Will I be given with the empty node? Yeah, I'll be given. I may be given with empty. Okay. If my root is double equals to null pointer, I'm just going to return 0. That's what I have to return. Just I do not need to return anything. I just need to return vector of. Hold on. I'll be taking an answer vector of int, and I'm going to return the answer. That's it. What can I do for data science? I mean, I did not get it actually. Okay. What is the first thing which I'll be doing? I'll be inserting my root into this q dot push. Is it easy, bro? It is easy for the implementation. Like if you want to implement a machine learning algorithm to predict something, it's quite easy. Implementation is easy. Like, but understanding the core fundamentals behind it, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a task for you. Okay. You just have to spend some more time. Take a queue of node. While as long as the loop till empty and add left and right of it. Yeah, I did get it. If variable is double equal to 0, reverse else and add it to the result variable. Exactly. That's what we'll be doing. Okay. For the variable, I'm just going to take int flip. Int flip is going to be 0 by default. It is fine. I'm going to take a queue. Okay. And in the queue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the root. Guys, please do tell me about the syntaxes here. Do I have to use a push or do I have to use an insert? Come on. So while my queue empty, while my queue is not empty, Okay, I want you to get the size. Int size is going to be equal to q dot size. I did got the size. I'll be running a for loop for int I equals to 0. I must be lesser than the size. Like I'll be making size number of traversals and removing everything. For each traversal, what I'm going to do is uh, dot front, right? I have to use a dot front for it. Or am I missing something? I need to use a dot front, right? I also will be taking a temporary vector of like int of the temporary variable. Once it is done, I completely suck at syntaxes, by the way, to be honest. Okay, int stored the root element, right? I did not store the value. I have stored the root element. Okay, then q is not going to store integers. It's going to store tree nodes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've done. Tree node. TREENOD. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, tree node. At the first thing, what I have done is I have pushed the root. That's fine. While my queue is not empty. Is my queue empty? No, it's not. I'll be getting its size. I'll be taking a vector. I'll be running this that many times. Int dot. Sorry, it's not int. A tree node asterisk temp underscore node is going to be equal to like q dot front. If that's the syntax, I completely suck at the syntaxes, by the way, C++ syntax. Okay. What I'm going to do is temp. Okay, I did got the temp node which has to be taken. That is fine. And I'll be adding that node into the vector. So temp dot push underscore back of tree node of value. I have pushed the value. What's the next thing which I have to done? I need to push the left and right if they're available. If tree node of left, if it is not equals to null pointer, I want you to add it into the stack. Okay. Q dot push of tree node of left. Same goes for the right as well. Same thing goes for the right as well. Okay. Left and right. Once this is done, I'll be popping it out. Q dot pop. I guess that's how we have to do it. Once if I have reached back, okay. Once my temp is completely done, I have made the traversal which is required. That's fine. Once if I'm done with the like one traversal, one level traversal, till here I'll be done with the one traversal, and the values would also be here. So see, let me just like check it again. Vector says I have pushed the first element, so this loop is going to run for once. It's going to take the top element. It's going to push back that particular value into the temporary variable. That's fine. And after that, I'm going to call, like I'm going to push the left and right and q dot pop. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. For int I equals to 0 as well as this is fine. Once if I'm done, I'll be checking, like comparing it with the where did I take flip f flip. Okay, if my flip is double equals to 0. Sorry, my bad. My flip is double equal to 0. I'm just going to make flip equals to 1. Else if flip is double equals to 1, then what I want you to do is reverse temp dot begin, comma temp dot end. I guess that's the syntax. I completely suck at the syntaxes, to be honest. And I'm going to make flip as 0. Okay. Once this is done, I'm going to answer dot push underscore back of the temp. Once this is done, I'm going to return answer. Like I'm quite bad at the syntaxes. See, tree node does not refer to a value. Why it does not refer to a value? Val. Hold on. Ew. Why would I use a tree node here? Why would I use a tree node exactly? It should be temp node, right? My bad. Okay, I guess now we're good to go. And if anybody's new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Still we are facing. Okay, where is that happen? Is the reverse syntax fine by the way? Okay, is this running? Let us check. I've just made the flips to be 0 and 1, 0 and 1, 0. Yeah, we're done. Fine. Cool. These are the time complexities for this problem, by the way. Where is this problem? Yes. Okay. Doing wrong where your queue is int and you're adding a node into the queue. No. No, like I'll be extracting the value from the node. I guess that would be better, I guess. Bro, A interview. 1 second, let me just read it. It is 2025. Yes. Should I spend time on LeetCode or should I need to learn Python and do cool AI stuff? To be brutally honest, you have to do both, yeah. Subramaniam, you just have to do both. You just have to manage both. I know it's going to be difficult and it is difficult to be honest. But if you want to get filtered from the rest of the people, you just have to do it. Okay. Can I focus on data science as you've done on AIML even after knowing there will be no jobs getting by the campus recruiter? If you do that, will our resume get weighted or useless for a common job? It is going to get weighted, to be honest. Okay. Like it's not like you're wasting your time. Okay. Like AIML projects are completely booming right now. That is for sure. If you are sitting for a campus placement, if you're good with the DSA and you know how to implement the web development, and if you're also good with the AI and machine learning, which you can help it out for automating of the backend or whatever, then you will be filtered out most. Okay, bro, how many problems did you solve? Around 180, I guess, in LeetCode. And now we'll be solving the problem of the day within like at 40 we are going to solve. Like 11:40 we are going to start the next problem as well. Okay. If anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.6k in this stream? Is that possible, guys? We just need 30 more subscribers. Can we hit it? If anybody is new to the channel, just please go, just hit that like button and come back again. And also hit the subscribe button as well. And thank you so much, Arya, for all the super chats, and Vinod. Thank you so much, Ra. Arya, hi, welcome to the stream. Any sare losso, Arya. ఇంకేంటి మరి వాట్సాప్ ఇంకేంటి మూమెంట్ bro, I learned Spring Boot Hibernate like Java full stack, so I don't know about AI like things, so but I have full knowledge in DSR 150 problems. Can I go to Python? Yeah, yes, you can go with it, Gopi, no issue. But you should be also focusing more on the fundamentals as well, and then you're good to go. Kiran, if you want to start a DSA, just follow the sheet here. A to Z driver sheet untadi. Or you can also check out the Learn Your DSA sheet. Whatever, just start with the sheet. Like when you're solving a sheet, do not assume that there are only going to be the problems. No. Like you will also be getting a theoretical concepts as well. Like everything is well curated in the sheets. You can just check them out. Okay. Are you a student? If so, what year are you in? Rahul Subramanya, I'm currently a student and I've just entered my third year. Will you do live when contest is going on? No, Sandeep Reddy, I should not be doing live when any sort of contests are going on. No, Siddhartha. No, Siddhartha. I'm not doing currently job. I'm just an intern in a company. Oh, thank you so much, Gopi. Thank you so much. So, we are going to solve one more question for today, which is going to be the problem of the day. And guys, I do need a suggestion. I'm thinking to, I'm kind of planning to buy a new mic. The ones which the streamers use, it's going to come, come to the mouth like this. That, like the total mic ones. I just had a thought of why not should I buy it. They're not that much of a high price. We're getting it under 2.5k to 3k, and it would be, improving my audio quality as well. If my audio quality is fine with this particular earphones, then I'll just continue with it because I don't want to waste my time currently. Because I'm not currently earning any, not even a single penny from YouTube. I did not even started my YouTube channel to kind of earn money. It was my secondary goal, to be honest. But my primary goal from YouTube is to if I'm daily, I have to sit and do lives. To get myself completely consistent and more disciplined. That's the reason why I started YouTube. I did not even expect that I'm going to get this much of support here. Thank you so much for everything. Blue Yeti microphone. Price is above the roof here. I may not be able to, like buy it. Sorry, I'm AFK. What happened in the meantime? Nothing. I just solved the problem. And in the next 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to look at the next problem, which is going to be the problem of the day. We are going to solve that problem of the day today. Yesterday, we have left that problem because I was completely drained out and burned out. Good quality. If it is fine, then I'm good. I'll just not, like go for the, like not needed things. If I'm, but like I'm thinking to take a normal mic. Like when I'm making the offline content, no, I cannot just take my earphones and like keep them like this and talk. Like it's not being cool, and I do have to maintain two things: one for the recording and like one for the video recording, another one for the audio recording. It's being quite difficult for me. So I do need to take an audio dongle, small audio dongle, which is going to cost around 500 rupees. I guess I do have to spend at least that much in order to maintain proper quality for my content. Your comfort, like it's not for my comfort. If these earphones, I don't know why, but these earphones are way too much good, yeah. Realme buds are completely goated, man. Right? Which internship are also does the job? Exactly. If it is doing the job, I'll just ignore it, yeah. Okay. Right. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It's really going to help me a lot. అది బెస్ట్ అదేగా ఆ చిన్న మైక్ తీసుకుంటా ఓకే also my like we are also having I'm trying to do a vlog on the next month like I'm going for the hackathon, right? So you guys will also be getting to know how the hackathon works and what like what is the strategy which I would be using as the person who is going for a 6th hackathon. Okay. And आजकल लीड कोड सिर्फ मैट्रिक्स का क्वेश्चंस दे रहा है, बस आधा तिरछा ट्रेवर्स करते हो. एग्जैक्टली यार, अभिषेक मैं भी वही देख रहा था, मतलब 2 हफ्ते से देख रहा हूँ पूरा का पूरा, मतलब मैट्रिक्स ग्रिड यही सवाल दे रहा है यार. You should be comfortable for working this hard. Exactly. Which role are you intern at? I'm currently a back-end engineer and an AI engineer. Okay. I'm currently working on testing. I want to switch to development, but time dorkatle elana. Dinesh, like fuck the sleep and everything. Screw your sleep. Just 6 hours a day. Just keep it as a target. Spend more time, more and more time. Just like give your blood and soul to it, yeah. And ignore all the things, like uninstall your Instagram. That's the first thing which you have to do. And like completely close my stream and go to the development part. You should not be even having some time to watch this stream also, Dinesh. Okay. See, if you're currently at testing and you completely want to shift to the development side, just completely, like you will be having some time, right? Like in a day, if you're having like 2 to 3 hours, it's more than enough. Don't go for any sort of distractions, weekend parties or anything. Weekends are the, like your golden period. Utilize them properly. And that's it. You're good. You do have to make the initial struggle. That's for sure. My Realme Buds 2. Which college are you from? Aditya College. My Realme Buds 2 were surviving from 2023. Don't know. These are also Realme Buds 2 only. And I have bought them in 2022. These earphones. My mother used to, like use them. And they have survived till now. Okay. Bro, I'm doing Java and plan to do a DSA where I have moved to next, trying to do web development. Is it good or not? Shriram, try to manage both. Like this thing and that thing, you're good to go. Okay. For this artwork, how much LPA you are expecting, bro? For this amount of artwork, I'm currently, like to be honest, in the thumbnail itself, I have kept like I do need it for LPA, but to be brutally honest, I am good with 7+ LPA. People always used to say that, like you should be aiming higher, so that if I am aiming for 30 LPA, people would say that I would be, like getting at least I would be like I might not be able to get 30 LPA, but you would be falling at least closer to 30 LPA. But like I do not think that, like I would not be happy with that. So what I thought is I'll be keeping my expectations low, and work as peaks. Okay, I'll be working as, like I'll be working like a gorilla కష్టపడతా అనమాట. కానీ ఏంటంటే my expectations are going to be below the roof. I guess like I found that way. That's the only way I can completely be my true self and happy, to be honest. స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నా మళ్ళీ బ్రేక్. లైక్ దినేష్, బ్రేక్ ఎందుకు అవుతుంది? Dinesh అన్న బ్రేక్ ఎందుకు అవుతుందన్నా? Why are you breaking? Like don't miss the consistency and everything, yaar. First of all, just close my stream, Dinesh. Just go and keep working. If you want any sort of doubts or queries, you can contact me in LinkedIn or you can just join the Discord voice chat as well. Okay. According to me, if you're struggling with do development first, automatically you'll be good at problem solving and then you can do DSA. I'm already good with the development, Abhishek. That's why I've shifted to DSA, to be honest. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. Bro, 11:40. Let's start. Next problem. Exactly. Rockers Magnum. Oh, why did my screen just fell out of nowhere? Okay. Is writing all these DSA problems in seconds. Do you really think yes it is? Yes, it is important. It is important. AI can do majority of the things, even whatever the internship or whatever the work you're doing, majority of the thing has to be done by the AI. But the only thing which you must be good is the logic building. In order to develop a muscle in your mind called logic building, you have to do DSA. That's it. Let me just have a look at the. I think you should really buy a gaming chair. Your health, bro. The thing is, rockers 2 minutes. We'll start the problem. Just give me 2 to 5 minutes, right? I also need to do the interactions, right? And then we can move to the problem solving. Okay. Just 5 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it. Okay. I'm currently living in a hostel, and within a year, I may be getting a job or I may getting a bigger internship. I may move out. I may have to move out of this hostel. So if I want to invest in a good gaming chair, I need to spend at least 7 to 10k, I guess, if it is a good one. If I am, like investing a 7 to 10k on my chair for 1 year, and I cannot just take the chair wherever I want, that's going to be an issue for me. So I thought, okay, for a year I do need to struggle. I just just keep a pillow underneath this particular chair and I just sit on it. Bro, I just suggested to those जो okay जो नया है, ठीक है मुझे लगा तो मुझे सजेस्ट किया था अभिषेक, सॉरी మరి 50 LPA కష్టం ఎట్లా ఉంటది? అదే కదా టాస్క్ అంటే. 8k 8, yeah, exactly. The prices are between 7 to 10k are, and I do know that my health is also important. If I'm sitting straight for 3 to 4 hours in a day, I do need to maintain my back posture and everything properly, but it's okay. Harry, web series మహిమది అనుకుంటున్నా. Okay, let's move to the problem then. Cool. Problem of the day. Okay, sort the matrix by diagonals. That's what we are going to do. You are given an n cross n square matrix of integers grid, and ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే ఈ లైటింగ్ నా కళ్ళకు కొడుతుంది. I do need to take a glasses for that also. ఇరిగిపోయిన స్పెక్స్ బై ద వే మొన్న. You are given an n cross n square matrix of integers grid. Written the maximum, written the matrix such that the diagonals in the bottom left triangle, including the middle diagonal, are sorted in non-increasing order. You do chat obsession with these grids and everything. Coding passer ke dikkat back passer. And guys, if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.6k in this stream, guys? We just need 20 more subscribers here. If anybody is new, just go hit that like and subscribe and just come back again. You're from Kerala? No, I'm from Andhra Pradesh. Okay, the diagonals in the bottom left triangle, including the middle, are sorted in non-increasing order. Okay, they are sorted in non-increasing order, which means they're done in a decreasing order. 1, 8 and 6, 9 and 5 and 4. Okay. What the hell? The diagonals in the top right triangle are sorted in non-decreasing order. Why would you write it like a non-increasing order, non-decreasing order? Why you have to use that non here? You can just simply write increasing order and decreasing order. Like it's complete confusion. The bottom left are going to be in the decreasing order. Sorry, in the non-increasing order. If the diagonals in the bottom left are sorted in a non-increasing order. But it is in the increasing order, right? 1, 8 and 1, 8 and 6. It is in the increasing order. Okay. Return the matrix such that, okay, I have to return the matrix such that in this order. Okay, got it. Chesa is crazy. I'm not from Kerala, Indresh. I'm currently from Andhra Pradesh. I'm trying to, like me and our classmates are thinking to go for a trip to Kerala. Did this today in just 20 minutes. Felt good. Okay, you guys are already done everything. Meanwhile, I'm not even able to try, like figure out the problem statement clearly. So just give me some time. Okay, I'll be getting it. Okay, and I may not be able to read the chat for some time. Okay, and if anybody is new, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. The diagonal in the bottom left has to be sorted in a non-increasing order. That is okay. The diagonals in the top right are sorted in has to be sorted in a non-decreasing order. Non-decreasing order means increasing order. Okay. I'll be given with a square matrix every time. Cool. So I'll just traverse from 1, 7, 3. I do not need to sort, go to 3, right? Okay. If I'm at 1, I'll be sorting its particular diagonal. Hold on. Let me just check out the outputs more. Let me just get to this test. Because the diagonals with the black arrow, bottom left triangle should be sorted in a non-increasing order. That is for sure. Okay. The diagonals in the black arrow, bottom left triangle should be sorted in a non-increasing order, which means in the decreasing order. Non-increasing means decreasing order. What? 186 becomes 861. Okay. 9, 5 and 4 remains unchanged because they are already in the sorted order. Cool. Should be sorted in a non-decreasing order. Okay. 7 2 becomes 2 7 and 3 remains unchanged. Got it. If the element is only one, I'll just return one. I applied for the internship in LinkedIn. That's it. Duplicates possible. Okay. Are you in engineering? Yes, Kaushal, I'm in engineering. లేదు వాళ్ళు పడుకోబోతారు ఒకటి పడుకుని ఇంకోటి వెబ్ సిరీస్ చూస్తున్నాడు. I have to swap the diagonal element. Okay, I'm observing that. Guys, just give me some time. Just give me some time. Just some time. Okay. Guys, chat now 5 to 10 minutes only. Let me just try to figure out something. If I'm unable to do, then I'll be asking some suggestions for you guys, as you all have already solved this. I'm a bit weak in matrices, to be honest. So no need to change exactly. The diagonals with the black arrow must be non-increasing order. So 0 2 is changed to 2 0. The other diagonals are already in the correct order. If I'm at 1, I'll be checking it with 8. Has to be swapped. I'll just swap it. And if I'm at 8, it has to be swapped. Okay, these are already. Hold on. The elements are like the question is not going to be in an ordered form for me, right? Or are they? In question matrix of indices grid, written the matrix. The diagonals in the bottom left triangle such that, okay, I need to do it in such that way. If I'm at 1 and 8, I need to swap 1 and 8. So 8 comes to the top. If I'm at 1 and 6, I'll be swapping 1 and 6. So 1 goes to the bottom. Cool. So if I'm at 7, like I'll be going to the bottom first. If I'm at 9 and 5, 9 is already greater than 5. So I'll not be doing any sort of sortings. And if it's 4 is just a single element. So I'll not swap it with anything. I'm cool. I'm good. When it comes to the right traversal, if I'm starting at 7 and 2, the top element has to be, like the smaller element has to, minimum has to be, minimum has to be swapped. So I'll be swapping them. Done. 3 remains in its unchanged position. Okay. This is cool. Guys, I need a bigger test case. Acceptance rate is very high. Okay, that's cool. I just need one bigger test case of size 4x4. Anyone in the chat will be able to help me give that? Okay, నీ రూమ్మేట్ లో ఉండే అదృష్టం ఉంటే అంత బాగుండో. నీ roommates are just sleeping. I always used to motivate my roommates from my first year, but okay. Non-increasing simply diagonal n1 greater than n2 exactly. ఈ క్లాసెస్ స్పెషల్ అట్రాక్షన్ ఏమి ఉండదు భయ. నేను ఎవరితో మాట్లాడినా నాతో ఎవరు మాట్లాడరు అంతే. Swapping doesn't work. Extract them and sort them. That's what even I am thinking. Because swapping doesn't work. ఎందుకంటే if I'm doing like swapping that particular element only, what if its previous one also needs to get swapped? So like I did got it. I did understand that swapping is not going to work. I do need to extract those elements. Okay, and I do need to paste them again. Okay. Okay. That's what we will do. I'll just extract a diagonal, sort them, and just place them one by one. That's how we can solve this. Coding Life, hi, welcome to the stream. Hello, NFF, please don't spam. You need to extract and sort and replace them. Exactly. That's like the extreme brute force approach, right? Extract and just place them again. Extract and place them again. Wow challenge. I'm currently a student from Aditya Institute of Technology and Management. Exactly. Is that the only way how we can solve this, or is there any sort of an efficient way? I did got the extreme naive approach, the brute force approach, that I will just like extract it, sort it using a dot sort. I'll just replace it again. I'm cool. But I'm trying to think if there is any other. Is there any other way? For this sorting, I will be doing a descending sort, and for the above elements, for the top right, I'm going to do an ascending sort. That's what we have to do. Accepted is super. Topics, array matrix. Okay, that's it. That's how we can solve this, I guess. Just a matrix and sorting algorithm. Coding Life, the question number is 3446. Let me just see the hints. Use the data structure to store all values in each diagonal. That will be done. Sort and replace them in the matrix. So the brute force approach is only the like better solution. LinkedIn profile, it's available in the description, Sandeep. You can just check it out. And guys, if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And can we hit 6.6k in this stream? Can we? And after this, once this particular problem is done, we'll just go and play some games if you guys want to. I'll be playing. Like last time, you guys suggested me a trolling game. It was completely filled with trolls. I don't remember what's that game name, by the way. Okay, we'll just completely solve this problem and then we'll move on. Okay. Let me just take a quick array. Sorry, matrix. It's called a matrix here. 173, 9, 8, and 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Level devil, exactly. Yeah. We'll play that. Okay. And if anybody is new to the channel, just please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. Okay, just ignore my drawing skills. They're quite bad. Okay. This is going to be 0, 1, and 2. This is going to be 0, 1, and 2. That's fine. So if I started from 1, so the first traversal which I would be doing is I'm going to like check out this thing. These elements have to be like descending order, right? These have to be descending order, like non-increasing order or whatever, like I'm comfortable with calling this as descending order. I don't want to confuse myself there. Okay. Can I diagonal loop use extra చేయడానికి అయిపోతుంది అట్లాగా. Okay, let me just see. If I am at 0, 0, I need to traverse till 2, 2. Okay. Hold on. Just give me some time. If I'm at 0, 0, సత్య డిస్కౌంట్ లో పెడతారా సత్య ఒకసారి? If I'm at 0, 0, next thing is going to be 1, 1, and the next thing is going to be 2, 2. Okay, we are done. We have reached the end. If I started from 1, 0, next thing is going to be 2, 1. Cool. We're just moving to the next. If I'm at here, I am moving to the next row and the next column. Right? If I'm moving to the next row to the next column, if any of these elements, like exceed the boundary and cross n, if it exceeds the boundary, I'll just stop. Okay. If I did, like if I access this, I did got the, access to these elements, then I've just simply do it. Sort item is in it. Okay. No, I guess it is simple. I will be running a for loop. The first thing is going to be for this element, and this element. If I'm at 1, I'll be sorting this one. Okay. If I am at 9, I'm going to sort this one. If I am at 4, I'm going to sort this one. Once if I'm done with this, I'm going to start another loop, horizontal loop from here to here. Okay. If I'm at here, I'm going to ascending sort this one. And if I'm at here, I'm going to ascending sort this one. We are done. We have just completely adjusted the matrix and I guess we are done. Okay. Satyam, ఒకసారి Discord లో you can just give me the test case. Okay. Room చూపిస్తా అన్న విగిలు చూపిస్తావా? Okay. I'll show it. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. I will show my room. Let's just complete this problem and అంతేం ఉండదు మా రూమ్ మీద ఎందుకు అంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్? అదేమన్నా రాజా రూమ్ కి ముగ్గురు ఉంటారు. The room is completely filled with clothes. Today, like I've gone to the laundry. Okay. వాషింగ్ మిషన్ కి స్కానర్ పనిచేయదు పావు గంట, అక్కడ అరగంట నుంచి ఉన్నాను నేను. సర్ఫ్ ప్యాకెట్ ఓపెన్ అవ్వలేదు, కంఫర్ట్ ప్యాకెట్ మొత్తం చినిగిపోయి తుల్లిపోయింది బట్టల మీద. అలాగా అయింది. లైక్ ఎవ్రీ బ్యాచులర్స్ రూమ్ ఆర్ ఇన్ లైక్ హాస్టల్ రూమ్స్ ఆఫ్ బాయ్స్ ఆర్ వాట్ ఎవర్, it is definitely going to be filled with clothes or unwashed dishes. That's it. And blankets and bed sheets which have not been washed from 6 to 8 months. It's a common thing, yaar. It's completely common. Every diagonal can be uniquely identified by the difference I minus j. If I minus j is greater than or equal to 0, diagonal belongs to the bottom left. Okay. Sort descending. If I minus j less than 0, diagonal belongs to the top right. Sort descending. Okay, we can also do it like that. Bharadwaj bro. Satya bro, did you post it? Wait. Arya, చూపిస్తాను. Wait, I'll show it. ఏముంటదా అయ్యా మా రూమ్ లా? See, this is my iPad. This is my current laptop which I'm streaming, and these are some of the, what do you say, what do you call this, by the way? These are the embedded system components for the project which I'm currently working, and he is my roommate, and this is my small room which is completely filled with clothes here and there. You guys can see clothes here, there, and some of the god posters, by the way. Bhaktundal అంటే మనకు అసలే సుడి అదిరిపోద్ది మన సుడి. నంబర్ రిపిటిషన్ అలౌడ్ కాదా? వెయిట్, లెట్ మీ చెక్. ఐ థింక్ సో నంబర్ రిపిటిషన్, ఇస్ ఇట్ అలౌడ్ ఆర్ నాట్? లెట్ మీ చెక్. ఐ థింక్ సో ఇట్ ఇస్ అలౌడ్. ఐ థింక్ సో ఇట్స్ నాట్ అలౌడ్. నో, ఇట్ ఈస్ అలౌడ్. అలౌడ్. చేయరు సుడ అదిరిపోతున్నది. Hi bro, how are you? Hi Dheeraj, welcome to the stream, and I'm super fine. I'm super excited and super fine. Yeah. Satya bro, you can post it. My typing speed is very low. How can I start coding and how can I improve the speed? Typing speed is not that much of a thing, to be honest. The reason why my typing speed is high, because from my class 7th, my mother joined me in a typing academy. From class 7 to 10th of 3 years of time, I was a speed typist, to be honest. I have written 2 examinations on typing, student first class and district second for the, like at that time we used to have Krishna district for Vijayawada, and I was district second in typing competition. Okay, state level typing thing I was second. Like we will be given a round of speed typing test where we have to, like type a full A4 size page within 10 minutes, and I have just typed it in 1 minute 3 seconds, I guess. Done. దశ అవుతారలా దశకి ఇంకా దశ వేసుకో పోస్టెడ్. ఓకే, I'll check it. ఏం చేస్తాడు వాడు? మరి పడుకుంటాడు, లేస్తాడు, పడుకుంటాడు, లేస్తాడు. లేదు లేదు, యూనో లైక్ దే ఆర్ కరెంట్లీ డూయింగ్ మర్న్ స్టాక్. మాది కృష్ణ అవునా? క్రేజీ. ఎన్టీఆర్ అయిపోయినట్టుంది ఇప్పుడు. మరి ఏమో అయ్యి లెఫ్ట్ అండ్ రైట్. ఆహాహాహా, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సత్యబాయ్, క్రేజీ ఇచ్చినట్టున్నావు. నెగిటివ్స్ ఆల్సో ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్. హోల్డ్ ఆన్, లెట్ మీ జస్ట్ చెక్ ఇట్ అవుట్. Negatives also involved. Crazy. I'll just write it down. -5. Okay. 6, 3 and 1. 8, 7, 6, -2. 0, 4, 15, 4. 5, 9, 2 and -10. If this is going to be my matrix. Okay. 0, 1, 2 and 3. 0, 1, 2 and 3. N cross N. Honga create this. Crazy. For descending key I, j consider an increment and next reset every time j from 0 and increment 1 for every diagonal. Sure, that's what we'll be doing, Manikanda. The simple traversals only. First we will be traversing from top to bottom and then we'll just traverse left to right. We're done. Okay. So I'll be starting from -5. I'm going to take all these elements. I'm going to read. Like I'm going to start from 0, 0. I'm going to increment both. It becomes 1, 1. Okay. From here I came here. I'll be taking the element. Cool. Next thing which I would be doing is again move to what do you say, 2, 2 and then 3, 3. And then it also goes to it also goes to 4, 4, but it's going to exceed the boundary. So it's going to have to be decremented. Cool. This is cool. So once if I got all the elements, I have traversed every element. Like if I'm at this element, in order to access this, I just have to increment the row 1 and increment the column 1. I'm good, right? So if I have done that, I'll be getting all these elements, these particular elements, and I'll just sort them. Okay. Once if I sorted them, and again I'm going to start my iteration from 0, 0 to this particular thing. Again I'll be doing it. I'm good. I'm completely done, I guess. Then I'll just like replace these elements with the sorted array elements. That will be done. Again my next iteration is going to start from this position. If I'm started from this position, I'm going to start from 1, 0. It's going to become 2, 1. Next it's going to become 3, 1. Then I'll be accessing these 3 elements. Once these 3 elements are completely accessed, I'll be able to like sort them out in whatever the order which is getting required. Okay. And then I'll just replace them from traversals. Okay. So I guess we are done. Let's move to the problem solution. Then I'll just start coding, because today I'm not doing any sort of pseudocodes. Okay. The reason why I'm not doing pseudocodes is because these are kind of easy questions, to be honest. If you guys want the pseudocodes, I'll be doing them. You guys want me to write a pseudocode for this? Okay, let's do the pseudocode. I guess it's a good practice. I must not be, also I should not be forgetting my roots, right? అన్న మీరు కాలేజ్, మీరు ఏ కాలేజ్? ఆదిత్య కాలేజ్. టిఎస్ఎం సెట్ ఎందుకు రాయలే బ్రో? నాకు లైక్ ఆ టైంలో ఏమన్నారంటే టిఎస్ఎం సెట్ రాస్తే ఏపీ వాళ్ళకి స్కాలర్షిప్ రాదన్నారు. వితౌట్ స్కాలర్షిప్ ఇట్స్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డిఫికల్ట్ ఫర్ మీ టు స్టడీ. Bro, if you take this much time to think a logic, interviewer will not be satisfied with the logical thinking. No. Interviewer will be giving you a time of up from 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and he will also like going to give you some hints in between. So chill out and try to build the logic. Like you do not have to build the logic as quick as you can. You can just go slowly, no issues. Okay. If you are that, like if you think when you're giving the interview, if you think that you're taking much more time and the interviewer is not going to be satisfied with that, just like tell him that you did got the basic approach and the extreme naive approach and the better approach, and you're just like giving some time to think for the optimal approach. Then this would leave an impression on the mind of interviewer that he's like he knows what he does. Okay. How do you face the consequences of being a special kind of a person like this? I'm not special, to be honest. Okay. And there are no consequences for me. I mean, what sort of consequences would I be facing? I mean, I'm just asking. Right? What if N1 is equals to N2? Adi the main question. N1? What is N1? I don't get it. N1 equals to N2? No, it is given in the question that we'll be having only square matrix. M cross n is, like we're going to have a square matrix n cross n. Okay. And guys, if anybody is new to the channel, just please consider hitting that like and subscribe here. So I'll be writing the pseudocode for this. I don't want to forget my roots, by the way. So, let's start to write it. I'm going to take, okay, let me just write my border. Hold on. This is going to be my border, right? Oh, what happened here? Cool. Done. Right. And if anybody is new to the channel, just please consider hitting that like and subscribe here. What is question number? What's the question number, guys? I did forgot. Problem of the day of the lead code is just 3446 100th like. Thank you so much. Meetup ఎప్పుడంట ఏంటి నేనేమైనా యూనిక్ గేమర్ నా మీటప్లు పెట్టడానికి యూట్యూబ్ పేమెంట్ వచ్చిందా రాలేదు no not yet. It's going to take a lot of time and I'm not even focused on to get some earning from this. I'm just currently learning some skills and interacting with you guys. That's enough as of now. Okay, so what is the first thing which I have said? I'll be traversing from top to bottom. That's what I'll be doing. So I'm going to take a for loop. For loop is going to start from I equals to 0 and I must be lesser than n and I plus plus. That's what we'll be doing. Cool. So my starting index 1 is going to be equals to, for the row, we just traversing it for the row. So the only thing which is going to change for every iteration is the row, but the column is remaining the same, right? So O of 0 is double equal to 1 comma 2 then. Hold on. 0 of 1, it is double equal to 1 comma 2. I mean, you're saying like if the elements are equal, Satyabra, like elements equal unta antunnara meeru. Bro, గుర్తున్నా శివసాయి గౌడ్, హాయ్, వెల్కమ్ టు ది స్ట్రీమ్. పేరు లైక్ ప్రీవియస్ గా వచ్చేవారు అనుకుంటా స్ట్రీమ్ కి, అంత ప్రాపర్ గుర్తులేదు బ్రో, సారీ. మీటప్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. ఎందుకు భయ్యా బ్రో, ఈరోజు ఒక వీడియో వస్తున్నా బట్ రాలేదు. యాక్చువల్లీ విరాట్, మై editor is currently working on that video. Once it is done, I'll be posting it. The thumbnail and every one of those things is just ready, just waiting for the video. That's it. Okay. And I need to learn to edit my own videos, by the way. Index 1 is going to start from I and index 2 is going to be 0. Cool. Because for the column part, index 2 is I'm going to use index 2 for the column and I'm going to use index 1 equals to I for the rows, which is going to increase every time. Cool. So once if I have taken these things, what I'm going to do is, okay, while index 1 is less than or equal to n, sorry, if it is less than n, okay, and index 2 also, as long as it is less than n, I want you to keep traversing it. I'm going to take a temporary vector. Temporary vector is nothing but a smaller array. Okay. Okay. Temporary vector. While index 1 is less than n, index 2 is lesser than n. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I need to traverse like this to this to this and to this. Cool. Okay. Temp underscore vector. The first thing which I'm going to do, dot push. I'm going to push matrix of index 1 and index 2. If this is done, okay, if I have pushed this -5 into the vector, okay, I'll be taking a normal vector for the visualization purpose as well. I guess it will be much clear. At first I have taken -5. Okay, this element is, I just took it from this line of code. What's the next thing? If I have took this, I just need to traverse to the next line. What is it is going to be? Index 1 plus plus and index 2 plus plus. Quite simple, isn't it? Cool. If this is done, it's going to traverse till here. It's going to become 1 comma 1 and it's going to store 7th element in this. Cool. 7 is going to get stored. Once if we are here, it's going to move to 15. Okay, cool. 15 is also going to get stored. Once if I move from here to here, -10, cool. -10 is also getting stored. Cool. Next, index 1 and index 2 is going to surpass the boundary and it's going to become 4, 4. Okay. If index 1 is 4 and our n is also 4, is 4 less than 4? No, it's not. So the while loop is not going to get executed. It's going to get stopped. Okay. I'm not joking. See how many people are going to come. Okay. I don't think no one would come here. I've been to Hyderabad many times. Vanastalipuram, LB Nagar, Raydurg. I never been to Charminar. Like I've been to Hyderabad and Secunderabad like 4 to 5 times recently for hackathon purposes, and I've been to IIT Hyderabad as well. And the areas which I have been to Sarat City Mall. And also there is one more thing I will be discussing about that. It's like one of my personal life thing. I do need to discuss about this in the stream, I guess. Okay, I will be talking about that. Just please remind me, okay, that I'm going to say something. Once this particular problem is done, I'll say about it. Okay. So if index 1 and index 2, if it exceeds the boundary, it's just going to stop. Okay. If I start from 8, is go to 2, 1. For the next iteration is going to go to 3, 2, and for the next iteration is going to go to 4, 3. But is 4 less than n? 4 less than 4? No, it's not. So it's going to stop. Done. So once if this is done, what I'm going to be left with? Once if this is done, I'm going to be left with this particular vector. Okay. This is cool. By the way, in GR80, oh nah, crazy area. Not now, but in upcoming days, like after 1 to 2 years, it will be remarkable. Let's see where this goes, where this journey goes. అప్పుడు ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేయబోరు షూర్ రాజేంద్ర ప్రసాద్ లైక్ మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉంటారు హైదరాబాద్ లో ఐ విల్ బి కమింగ్ టు హైదరాబాద్ వస్తా నేను అప్పుడప్పుడు లైక్ ఏమైనా పని పడితే యూనో లైక్ ఐ విల్ బి కమింగ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు మీట్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ మై ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఐ నో లైక్ మై బ్రదర్ హూ గైడెడ్ మీ త్రూ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ ఓకే నా లైఫ్ జర్నీకి రాసిన రాత అంతా ఆయనే యూనో లైక్ హీ లివ్స్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్ ఐ డోంట్ రిమెంబర్ ద ఏరియా వేర్ హీ లివ్స్ whatever. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. Okay, I did got the array. Sorry, my bad. I did got the array which I required. Guys, I'll be reading the chat. Okay. Nikhil Kosur, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, yaar. And if anybody is new to the channel, just please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. So once if I have done with this loop, I'm going to get all the elements. నాకు అన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ వచ్చేస్తాయి లైక్ ఒక డయాగ్నల్ ఉండి అన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ వస్తున్నాయి కూల్ if I'm getting all the elements in that particular diagonal, what's the next thing which I have to do? I need to sort them out. On what order do I have to sort exactly? Okay, I need to sort it in a descending order. Okay. Sort temporary vector in descending order. Okay, I know like I'm quite bad with this syntaxes, that's why I've written like that. Okay, once we are sorted with the descending order, again index 1 is going to be I and index 2 is going to be 0. Cool. Again I'm going to run this same loop over here because we again have to traverse through them. Okay, quite simple. Again I'm going to run a while loop while index 1 is less than n and index 2 is less than n. Okay. That's cool. Okay. I'm just going to give it the starting value, I guess. Give it the starting value. Or I can just give pop underscore back value, pop underscore back value, pop underscore back value. What would be better time complexity? If I'm giving guys, what could be the better time complexity? Better time complexity is sadabba. Whether it would be like giving the first element or giving the last element. I'll just ignore that. I'm going to take an I which is going to start from like 0. Okay, cool. Or I'll just like solve it like this. Like it's going to be I and matrix of index 1 and index 2 is going to be equal to like temp underscore vector of I. temp underscore vector of I and I plus plus and index 1 plus plus index 2 plus plus. Once if you are done with this, one thing which is going to get completed, if you like e particular code అయితే రాసేస్తే మనకి the left half portion is going to be sorted. Okay, that's cool. The same I am going to do with the right half portion as well, but in the right part, when we are doing the sortings, what we have to make sure, like keep it in mind is what we have to keep it in mind. Okay, reverse sort, like sort and reverse, simple. That's it. I'll just solve the problem, guys. I guess we do not need that much of a thinking for this problem. Okay. కాదు 12 వెళ్ళిపోతే తర్వాత ఛానల్ ఏం కంటెంట్ వస్తుంది? LPA రావాలి కదా ముందు. ఆర్య అన్నా మీరు గ్రేట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ బటర్ఫ్లై. 30+ అంట. 30+ ఏంటి? 12 అయిపోయింది, నెక్స్ట్ 12 కాస్త అలా 30 చేసేస్తానా? ఇన్ని మేనేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు, తప్పదు. Like being a man, we just have to manage everything. By the way, అందరు క్లాస్లో అడుగుతారు ఏంటి కళ్ళకి డార్క్ సర్కిల్స్ అని, ఏదో నవ్వేసి తప్పుకుంటాను అంతే అలాగా. రైట్, ఏ కంటెంట్ పెడతాం? అప్పుడు ఏ కంటెంట్ పెట్టచ్చు? లైక్ అట్ దట్ టైమ్ we can, I guess we can keep still at that time also I'll be hustling myself daily, grinding myself in DSA at that time also. Okay, and I'm very fond of gaming, yaar. I really love gaming. Okay, చూస్తారు అరే. I am from EC and my college in CMR Medchal. Oh, crazy, Medchal CMR. Narsimha Reddy Engineering College also is quite closer to your college, right, Rajendra Prasad? Pascal triangle, కాదు, normal triangle. Like, wait, I'll just solve this question real quick. Guys, let me just solve this question real quick here. Okay, if we're done with it, we can chit chat as much as you want. Girls, maybe they maybe watch or they maybe not. PC games and mobile games రెండు. నాకు Xbox అంటే పిచ్చి ఇష్టం. ఎటు వెళ్ళిపోతుంది స్ట్రీమ్, జస్ట్ ఒక పావు గంట కొడేస్తాను క్వశ్చన్. అసలు మన ఫాస్టెస్ట్ టైపర్, ఫాస్టెస్ట్ ఫింగర్ ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ టైపింగ్, బై ద వే. ఏదో అనుకోకుండా అయ్యా, ఇట్స్ నియర్ గట్ కేసర్. ఓకే అన్న, మీరు ఐఎమ్ కరెంట్లీ థర్డ్ ఇయర్, ఇప్పుడే వచ్చా థర్డ్ ఇయర్ కి. ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఫస్ట్ ఐ నీడ్ టు గెట్ n is going to be equals to grid dot size. నా లైవ్ కి నాకే యాడ్లు వస్తున్నాయి రా బాయ్, క్రేజీ క్రేజీ. గైస్ యాడ్లు పెంచినా బోల్డ్ డబ్బులు వచ్చేస్తాను, నా బొంద వస్తాయి డబ్బులు. అది ఎంత చిల్లర వస్తుందో తెలుసా, చిల్లర. ఎలా అంటే ఫస్ట్ కొంచెం స్టార్టింగ్ లో కొంచెం ఎక్సైట్ అయ్యి, ఓకే ఇన్కమ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది కదా, స్లోగా ఎలా అయిపోయిందంటే ఏదో వస్తుంది చిల్లర, అలాగా చాలా తక్కువ వస్తుంది. లైక్ మీరు ఒక ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ పెట్టుకుంటారా, అది చాలా ఎక్కువ యూట్యూబ్ నుంచి వచ్చే ఇన్కమ్ కి. రియాలిటీ ఎక్కడో కింద ఉంటది. ఓకేనా, రోజు మనం పార్ట్ టైం కి అప్పుడప్పుడు ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో క్యాటరింగ్ వెళ్తాం కదా, అప్పుడు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ వస్తాయి. నిజం చెప్తున్నా ఆనెస్ట్ గా, ఇనీషియల్ గా ఇంతే వస్తుంది నాకు తెలిసి. అండ్ ఇన్కమ్ మీద అసలు నేను అంత పట్టించుకోను. యాడ్స్ కూడా లోలో పెట్టేశాను బై ద వే. స్ట్రీమ్ లో మొన్న చాలా మంది అడిగారు కదా యాడ్స్ ఎక్కువ వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి, అందుకని చెప్పి మొత్తం లోలో పెట్టేశా పిచ్చలైట్. ఇప్పుడు యూట్యూబ్ నుండి ఇన్కమ్ జనరేట్ చేసి నేనేం కొనేయాలని ఆ బొందా. ఓకే, I have taken an n, that's fine. I'm going to run a for loop and I is going to be equal to 0. I must be lesser than n and I plus plus. Sorry, I must be lesser than n and I plus plus. Okay. Bro, solving. Okay, once this is done, I'm going to take two variables. Int1 is going to be equals to I, and int1 is going to represent the number of rows, and next thing is int2 is going to be equals to 0. That is cool. While my int1, if it is lesser than n, my int1 is less than n, and int2 is also less than n, I want you to keep on running with the loop. In the loop, what I want you to do is I'm going to take a temporary vector of int of temp. int1 and int2. Next, temp dot push underscore back off. What am I pushing? I'm just pushing grid off int1 and index2. Once I have done that, I'm incrementing the int1 plus plus and int2 plus plus. Okay. Next, the thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to sort syntax ఏంటి guys, నాకు sort syntax చెప్పరా? ఇక్కడ నేను sort చేస్తున్నారని. I just need sort syntax anyone in C++. I want to do descending sort, descending higher to lower రావాలి మనకి. Okay, what is the next thing which we are doing? Once we have sorted, I'm again going to take int1 is going to be equals to I and int2 is also going to be equals to 0. Cool, if this is done, while again my int1 is less than n and int2 is also lesser than n. Okay, and I is going to start from 0. This 0, I is nothing but okay, I is going to get merged with above thing, so I'm going to take j, int j sort. Okay, in the sort, what we have to do, what we have to give, I guess we just have to give temp dot begin comma temp dot end, and I want a descending order sort. What type of sort is going to give me this? Do I need to mention anything extra? For LPM సరిపోతుంది, 50 వెళ్ళిపోతే వరకు చేయండి. నాకు ఇంకా ఏమో చూద్దాం. ఓకే, సో index 1 and index 2. So matrix of index 1 and like index 2 is going to be equals to temp of j. That's cool. Next thing is j plus plus. After j is getting incremented, index 1 plus plus and index 1 plus plus and index 2 plus plus. Cool. Once this and this is done, comma greater of int, like itlaga intena syntax. Once this particular thing is done, all the elements in that particular diagonal is completely done. Cool. std sort numbers dot begin numbers dot end greater int. Okay, greater int of, I need to give this one also. Cool, we're done. So by the end of this for loop, we are going to get the left off to be sorted. Left off sorting is done. In the end, I just have to return the grid only. Oh, I have taken mat. I should not be taking mat. I must be taking grid, right? Grid. Crazy. Now till here, like till here, the lower bottom triangle is sorted according to the question. That's done. Whereas when it comes to the right part, now we'll be starting the right part. Okay, I'm going to run a for loop. It's going to start from I equals to 1. I must be lesser than n and I plus plus. Cool. This time int1 is going to be equals to 0 because we are going to, like I will show you guys. Because in here, when we are moving in this particular traversal, here we are solving the only this part, right? Because this particular diagonal I have already sorted. This and this I have already sorted. The one which is left is the top right triangle, which means this one, right? So I'll be starting from 1, 2 and 3. Cool. I'll sort this and this. I'm done. Okay. Cool. I'll be starting from 1 because here what's going to happen is the row index is going to remain 0 only because it's the constant. That's why I've taken index 1 as 0. Index 1 refers to ind1 variable, refers to the row level which we're at, and I'm going to take int2 is going to be equals to I. Once this is done, okay, I'll just have to do the same thing again. I guess I'm going to take int temp of int vector of int of my bad, sorry, vector of int of temp. Cool. What's the next thing which I have to do? I just have to while int1 is lesser than n. Thank God he gave me a square matrix, and int2 is less than, else it could have been much of a task. If index 1 is less than and index 2 is also less than, what I want to do exactly? Still we have to do the same thing, right? Yeah. Temp dot push underscore back off grid off int1 and int2. Cool. Once this is done, index 1 plus plus index 2 plus plus. Okay. we'll be getting all the elements in the vector. Now I'll just have to do a normal sort of temp dot begin comma temp dot end, and this is done. Once the element is sorted, I just have to reinitialize everything. Int1 is going to be 0 again, and int2 is going to be equals to I again. And what's the next thing which I have to run? I just have to run a int j is going to be equal to 0. Same thing, same old thing. I guess I'll just kind of like this. This one is index 2 is less than grid of I, j plus plus, index 1 plus plus, index 2 plus plus, and then I'm just going to return the grid. I hope this is going to work. Let's see. Cool, it worked. Please don't give me any sort of edge cases here. I'm already done today. Cool, done, solved. Hold on, where is this window? Is this it? No, it's not. Is this it? No, it's not. Is this it? No. Oh yeah, this is it. Cool. Right. If anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. So we are done with the problem of the day today as well. Yesterday I missed the streak because I was completely exhausted and everything. I do not give that much of a preference to my streak and all those things here. I do know that I'm solving consistently. I do not have to be consistent in a particular platform, right? I just have to be consistent in DSA. It's not like I have to be consistent in a particular platform and maintain those streaks and everything. I do know that they are going to give me some sort of motivation and everything. It's okay. Chill. Bro, full stack ki best tutorials YouTube లో ఏ ఛానల్ బ్రో? ఫుల్ స్టాక్ అంటే అప్నా కాలేజ్ పర్లేదు, లేదంటే మనకి చెప్తా నాకు ఎవరితో ఉంటది బ్రో, లైక్ చాలా బాగా చెప్తారు ఆయన, కునాల్ అనేదో ఉంటది, కునాల్ కుష్వాహా సంథింగ్ నేమ్, ఐ ఫర్గాట్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. వాళ్ళ కోర్స్ కూడా చూడొచ్చు. బికాస్ ఐ కెన్ మీట్ యూ అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ గివ్ టైమ్ ఐ కెన్ సార్ట్ మై లైఫ్, బికాస్ ఐ మీన్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ నా జన్మధన్యం అయిపోద్దంట. బట్ జెన్యున్ గా చెప్తున్నా, ఇఫ్ యూ సాల్వ్ ఓన్లీ లీడ్ కోడ్, you can't solve online assessment problems of companies. Try to solve contest problems from last few week LEETCODE giving real good code. Sure Gangadhar bro, thank you so much for the suggestion by the way. And నేను ఎలా అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ నుంచి నా ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ లో ఉండే సీనియర్స్ కి వచ్చేసి నేను ఆన్లైన్ అసెస్మెంట్స్ రాసేవాను అనమాట. కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఐ యూస్ టు హెల్ప్ దమ్ విత్ ఆన్లైన్ అసెస్మెంట్స్ ఫర్ వేరియస్ కంపెనీస్, అమెజాన్, ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ గ్రిడ్ అవ్వచ్చు, స్నాప్డీల్, అన్నిటికీ రాశాను నేను. ఐ డిడ్ అబ్జర్వ్ దట్. But what I'm saying is, once if I'm done with the basic DSA sheet, it's not like I'm only solving the DSA in LEETCODE, okay? Once ఒకసారి నా DSA sheet అయిపోయిందంటే నాకు like I'll be having an overview on all the concepts. Once if I'm having an overview on all the concepts and all the patterns, then I will be moving to the problem of the days, regular problem of the days from Coding Ninjas and Geeks for Geeks, LEETCODE. After that I will be solving the contest problems from this CodeChef and everything. That's going to be my next thing, like level 2. Currently I'm in level 1. I need to learn everything basics, right? Once if I'm done, I'll definitely move on. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Gangadhar bro. Hitesh Chaudhary code with her अपना college exactly. चलो भाई bro, मराठी में कोड करो. ठीक है भाई अभिषेक भाई. मराठी मतलब एक बार मैं शिरडी आया था, ठीक है, उधर सारे के सारे हिंदी में नहीं मराठी में बात करते हैं ना, उतना डिफरेंस मेरे को उतना नहीं लगता है, लाइक मराठी और हिंदी में. और होता है क्या? शिरडी मतलब कौन से स्टेट में आता है यार? वन सेकंड. महाराष्ट्र एग्जैक्टली. महाराष्ट्र में कौन सी लैंग्वेज बात करते हैं यार सारे? How do I start bro? Gani, you can start with any of the DSA sheet. First of all, you must be good with any one language, C++, Java or Python. Once if you are a little bit good in it, you can just start solving any sort of DSA sheet available in the market and you can just do it. Marathi, Marathi. We do talk in Marathi bro. Oh, done. Cool. Marathi is very similar to Hindi, right? As a third year student, what are the things we need to learn other than DSA for campus placement? Other than DSA, you must be good in technology. Okay, any technology which you're interested in, either it can be a web development, app development, Android development, iOS development, whatever. You must be good in it and you must be developing some real projects. Once you have developed from like those good projects with the help of the technologies which you have learned, try to publish papers on those projects, research paper or patent papers. Then you will be having a very high grip. Okay. I'm in final year. I have less time to prepare. What to do? Santosh, then just go to the Chrome and search for blind 75 DSA sheet. If you want, like I can give help with the DSA. Blind 75 DSA sheet. And then you're good. Just solve that sheet. It's going to be 15 days curated thing. In those 15 days, you just have to solve those questions. That's it. రిసోర్సెస్ కోసం W3 స్కూల్స్ అంతే లైఫ్ సెట్ నిజంగా W3 స్కూల్స్ వచ్చేసి మనకి వెబ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ క్రేజీ ఉంటుంది అబ్బా. డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ చాలా ప్రిసైజ్డ్గా ఉంటుంది. లైఫ్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ చెప్తా అన్నా అఖిల్. లైఫ్ ఇన్సిడెంటా? అయ్యో ఉండదులే, నార్మల్ వే. ఇది చెప్దాం అనుకున్నా, నిజం చెప్పాలని మర్చిపోయినా ఏం చెప్దాం అనుకున్నాను. బ్రో నేను ఇప్పుడు 4th year ఫస్ట్ సెమ్ లో ఉన్నా. డూయింగ్ ఎడిసెట్ రికర్షన్ లో వరకు వచ్చా బ్రో. ఇప్పటి నుంచి ఏం చేయమంటావు? అరుణ్ కుమార్ బ్రో కొంచెం స్పీడప్ చేయి. ఓకే, మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ లో ఉన్నారు. జస్ట్ హావ్ టు స్పీడప్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. అలా అని చెప్పి స్కిప్ చేసుకుని వెళ్ళిపోవద్దు. పర్లా కొంచెం స్పీడప్ చేయి, టైం ఎక్కువ స్పెండ్ చేసి సరిపోతుంది. In order to research papers and patents, just contact any one of your good faculty members తో కోఆర్డినేట్ అవ్వండి. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళ కాంటాక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి, లైక్ పేపర్ పబ్లిష్ చేసే ఏజెంట్స్ ద్వారా కానీ, లైక్ వాళ్ళకి మంచి కాంటాక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి. మీకు అలా పని అయిపోతుంది అనమాట, సింపుల్ గా అయిపోతుంది. లైక్ కొంచెం డబ్బు అయితే ఖర్చు అవుతుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ పబ్లిష్ ఎ పేపర్ ఆన్ ఎ రియలీ గుడ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, యువర్ మనీ యూ జస్ట్ హావ్ టు స్పెండ్ సమ్ మనీ. ఎల్స్ యూ జస్ట్ హావ్ టు వెయిట్ ఫర్ 4 to 5 years for the paper to be published, like shown on the website. Please don't spam. There. Please don't spam. Okay, let me just see. I could not understand the basic topic. Loops in Java, bro. Losing motivation. Gani, please don't lose the motivation, yaar. కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. ఓకే, అందరూ స్టార్టింగ్ ఆ ఫేజ్ స్ట్రగుల్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళే. నీకు కనిపిస్తున్న టాప్ క్వార్టర్లు కానీ ఎవరైనా అవ్వచ్చు. అందరూ ఏంటంటే ఆ ఫేజ్ లో స్ట్రగుల్ అయ్యి పైకి కిందకి కొట్టుమెట్లాడుకుని వచ్చిన వాళ్ళే వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా. ఓకేనా, చిల్. జస్ట్ డైలీ వచ్చే మోటివేషన్ అసలు పట్టించుకోకు. మోటివేషన్ ఇవాళ ఉంటుంది, రేపు ఉంటుంది. జస్ట్ డిసిప్లిన్ గా కూర్చోవు కానీ బ్రో, అంతే సరిపోతుంది. भैया एसएच हैकाथन के बारे में कुछ सजेस्ट करना चाहते हो? एसएच हैकाथन के बारे में अगर मुझे कुछ सजेस्ट करना है, choose those type of problem statements which you by reading you will be feeling like this problem statement is hard. Choose those sort of problem statement. You will be having lesser competition and maybe getting shortlisted easily. నా అప్కమింగ్ సెమిస్టర్ లో ఫీల్డ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అని వస్తుంది. ఎనీ ఐడియా? ఫీల్డ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అంటే ఏ బ్రాంచ్ సత్య బ్రో? ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ స్పామ్ బై ద వే బ్రో. నాకున్న ప్రోగ్రామ్ అర్థమవుతుంది కానీ వేరే ప్రాబ్లంకి వచ్చేసరికి రాయలేకపోతున్నా. మాధవ్ నాయుడు, ఐ థింక్ యువర్ దెన్ యూ మస్ట్ బి డూయింగ్ మోర్ డ్రై రన్స్. ఓకే, ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చూసినప్పుడు సొల్యూషన్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోదు. యువర్ ట్రైన్ టు రిమెంబర్ ద సొల్యూషన్. ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ ఇట్. యువర్ ట్రైన్ టు రిమెంబర్ ద సొల్యూషన్ బట్ ట్రై టు రిమెంబర్ ద ప్యాటర్న్ బిహైండ్ ఇట్. వై లైక్ ఒక్క రీజన్ చెప్తా. ఒక లాజిక్ బిల్డింగ్ ఇంప్రూవ్ అవడానికైనా, లేదు అంటే మీకు ప్యాటర్న్ ని నీట్ గా రికగ్నైజ్ చేయడానికైనా, మీరు చేసే ప్రతి ఒక్క స్టెప్ దగ్గర వై 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 అని చెప్పి క్వశ్చన్ రాసుకోండి. లైక్ ట్రై టు క్వశ్చన్ యూర్ సెల్ఫ్. ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ వై లూప్, వై. ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ రికర్షన్ ట్రావర్సల్, వై. అలా చేస్తే మీరు వాడే ప్రతి ఒక్క డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్ కి విల్ బి గెటింగ్ టు నో ద రీజన్ వై, విచ్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ప్యాటర్న్ ఫైండింగ్. డన్. ఇన్స్టాల్ అన్న పోస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు ల్యాప్ లో ఉన్నాయి, లేవు మావా? ఓకే, ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేయాలి బ్రో, ఇంకా వెబ్ డెవ్ రాదు, ఏం చేయమంటావు? అరుణ్ కుమార్, విచ్ ఇయర్ ఆర్ యూ కరెంట్లీ ఇన్? As a third year student, what are the things you need to learn other than DSA for campus placement? Butterfly, I did said na, you must be good in any one technology. I would prefer web development. Web development it's like completely become a mandatory course here, and with that, you must be also developing some good level projects. Those projects which are going to solve real life problems, not just an e-commerce website or not those things. Okay, and do solve some real life problem. Try to develop a project for that, and try to publish a paper on that. You're good. Subscribing, bye. We'll be on this journey with you. Let's hope I'll get to learn something from you. Thank you so much, Gunny, for subscribing. Which year in college are you? I'm currently in 3rd year, Aston. Bro, want to build unique project in web development short term with all understanding any research. Santosh, what you will do is go to the Smart India Hackathon. Okay, like search all the problem statements, find that one which can be solved using web development. Like those are one of the top problem statements which are currently being faced. 4th year bro నేను. అవునా, 4th year ఫస్ట్ సెమ్ అంటే అసలు టైం లేదుగా. అరుణ్ కుమార్ బ్రో, డిఎస్ఏ చేసుకో. ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏదోటి కొట్టే, ఓకేనా? ఎందుకంటే టైం లేదు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు కొత్త టెక్నాలజీ నేర్చుకుని చేయాలన్నా కూడా కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంది. ఫ్యాక్ట్ చెప్తాను, ట్రూత్ చెప్తాను. ఓకే, లైక్ మీరు కొంచెం హర్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు, బట్ ఏంటంటే ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏదో ఒకటి ఎక్కడి నుంచైనా వేసాను చెప్తాను. వేసేసి లైక్ ఆ ప్రాజెక్ట్లో ఎలా ఎవరైనా ఎక్కడైనా మీకు క్వశ్చన్లు అడిగితే కనుక వాటికి మీరు ఆన్సర్ చేసేలా రెడీ అవ్వండి, సరిపోతుంది. పర్సనల్ థింగ్ ఏం లేదబ్బా. ఇందాక ఏదో అన్నాను, మర్చిపోయాను నిజంగా నేను చెప్పాలంటే. Butterfly, I'm saying now you must be good in any sort of one technology as well. Python real time projects ఏం చేయొచ్చు? Django Flask కూడా ఒక వెబ్ యాప్ రెడీ చేయి. ఈకామర్స్ కి నాట్ ఇన్ ఈకామర్స్, ఏదో ఒక రియల్ లైఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వింగ్ మీద పైథాన్ లో Django ఆర్ ఫ్లాస్క్ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ కి వాడి చేస్తే ఇట్ వుడ్ బి వెయిట్ ఉంటుంది కొంచెం ప్రాజెక్ట్. థ్యాంక్స్ బ్రో. నిజమే కదా, ఇంకేం ఉంటుంది చెప్పు అరుణ్ బ్రో. లైక్ వాట్ మోర్ కెన్ యూ డూ నౌ? ఆ కొట్టేసే చెప్తాను, నువ్వు కొడే, నువ్వు గిటప్ లోకి వెళ్ళు చెప్తాను, నువ్వు కొట్టండి. కెన్ ఐ మేనేజ్ DSF ప్రాజెక్ట్ కోర్స్ సబ్ aptitude all together? You can manage, just give sometime అన్ని పాటల మీద ఒకసారి కాల్ పెట్టెళ్ళు, ఏం కాదు. ఓకే అన్న, జావాకి ఏదైనా మంచి యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ సజెస్ట్ చేయన్న. జావా రిసోర్సెస్ నాకు తెలియదు అబ్బా, ఆనెస్ట్ గా చెప్తున్నా కదా. ప్రాజెక్ట్ కొట్టేయడం ఎలా అన్న? గిటప్ లోకి వెళ్ళు, డౌన్లోడ్ కొట్టు, ప్రాజెక్ట్ అయిపోయింది. హౌ మచ్ మనీ యూ హావ్ మేడ్ త్రూ యూట్యూబ్? నథింగ్ మచ్, 150 రూపాయలు 200 రూపాయలు అంతే. పిచ్చలైట్ యూట్యూబ్ నుంచి అంత ఇన్కమ్ ఏం రాదబ్బా, అందరూ అంటారు కానీ వచ్చేది ఏమన్నా ఉంది అంటే సూపర్ చాట్స్ నుంచి వస్తుంది, స్పాన్సర్షిప్స్ నుంచి వస్తుంది, అంతే. దట్స్ ఇట్. Python or Java for DSA and product based company? Depends upon the role. Thank you so much. यार ये बीच में जो कौन सी लैंग्वेज बोल रहे हो भाई? अभिषेक भाई, ये तेलुगु लैंग्वेज है, ठीक है? मतलब बहुत सारे जन जो मेरे स्ट्रीम देखते हैं ना, वो सारे के सारे तेलुगु बैकग्राउंड से, इसलिए मतलब बीच बीच में तेलुगु भी मैनेज करना पड़ता है. ऐसे नहीं कि कंप्लीटली इंग्लिश में बात कर लूं. ओके ओके. DSA ఎలా స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ స్క్రాచ్? శరత్ కుమార్, if you want to start the DSA from scratch, you must be starting with the sortings, patterns and like printing the stars in a pattern, pyramid pattern, those you can just like go through a sheet. Santosh, thank you so much for the message, but my nightbot deleted it because there were too many emojis. I'll just remove the nightbot from tomorrow. Sorry for that, Santosh. I need this type of consistency, but I'm seeing your live daily. Keep rocking. Thank you so much for Santosh. पकौड़ीలు తినచ్చు అయితే 1 month ఇన్కమ్తో. శ్రేయ, లవ్ యూ అఖిల్. యార్ క్యా యార్, నీకు హిందీ ఎలా వచ్చు బ్రో? విరాట్, ఐ లెర్న్డ్ హిందీ. విరాట్, డూ ఐ నో యూ? బై ఎనీ ఛాన్స్ డూ ఐ నో యూ విరాట్ పర్సనలీ? I feel like I do know you. Don't know why, but I'm getting that gut feeling from the gut. Although my gut is very bad. I used to learn Hindi. I used to play in my 2018 and 17 time. 18 time, I guess. It was my 10th lockdown days. In my mother phone, I used to play BGMI. I used to get a lot of random teammates from Hindi, and I just learned like that. Quite simple. సూపర్ చాట్ ఆర్య, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ సూపర్ చాట్ అగైన్. ఏంటి ఆర్య, ఎంత ప్రేమ, వాళ్ళు కురిపిచ్చేస్తున్నాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఆర్య, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఓకే, గేమ్ అన్నావుగా, గేమ్ ఆడదామా? హమ్ బాంబ్ లగా దేంగే. నైట్ బాయ్ తీ, అవసరం లేదు, చాట్ మోడరేషన్ ఆప్షన్ ఉంది, ఆఫ్ చేసి. యా షూర్. ఓకే, అట్లా చేసేయచ్చు కదా. సారీ ఐ జస్ట్ డూ ఇట్. ఓకే, ఐ హావ్ రిమూవ్డ్ ఇట్. కూల్. అన్నా, నువ్వు ఎక్కడి నుంచి నేర్చుకున్నావు? హమ్ బాంబ్ లగా దేంగే, క్షత్రియ శౌర్యంగా. నువ్వు ఏ కాలేజ్? ఆదిత్య కాలేజ్. బ్రో, షెడ్యూల్ అంతా చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు, మార్నింగ్ టు ఈవినింగ్. ఎందుకు స్లీప్ షెడ్యూల్ దొబ్బెడుతున్నావు? ఆల్రెడీ వెళ్ళిపోయింది బయటికి. నిజమే, కానీ ఏంటంటే ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఎ మార్నింగ్ పర్సన్ ఫ్రమ్ మై చైల్డ్హుడ్. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కూడా నేను మార్నింగ్స్ లెగలేను అనమాట. లెగిసినా సరే అంత యాక్టివ్గా ఉండలేను. అందరూ ఏంటంటారంటే 5 AM క్లబ్. నేను ఆఖరికి 5 AM క్లబ్ బుక్ కూడా చదివాను తెలుసా, రాబిన్ శర్మది. ఐ హావ్ రెడ్ దట్ బుక్ like 2 to 3 times, to be honest. From top to bottom, I have learned that book. I have read it completely. I have maintained a note summary for that book, and that book name is 5 a.m. Club from Robin Sharma. And still, I am unable to wake up at 5 a.m. What kind of a guy I am? Thank you for replying. Sarath, I have started from DSA from Striver's sheet. That's more than enough. From machine learning roadmap from Python, you can just search for roadmap.sh. Like top roadmaps are available there. If you want to go roadmap for machine learning in Python, you must be good with the statistical. First, you must be good with Python basics. Then, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. And next thing, you must be good with the mathematical things, statistical. Then slowly enters the regression, classification, and wide range of things. Arya, take a break. ఏం ఆర్య సురంపాలెం మా కాకినాడ బ్రాంచ్ బ్రో శ్రీకాకుళం ఓకే అన్న ఇంటర్న్షిప్ పతి గులాబ్ పోతే శవరం చాలా పోతే బై ద వే విరాట్ వేర్ డిడ్ యు వెంట్ ఐ థింక్ I don't know you personally. I am just thinking. ఇంటర్న్షిప్ కి గైడ్ చేయవా నేనే ఒకటి గైడెన్స్ లో బతుకుతున్నాను నేనేం గైడ్ చేయను భయ్యా ఆర్య థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ యార్ బ్రో ఐ ఆమ్ రీసెంట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ హౌ కెన్ ఐ గెట్ ఎ జాబ్ ఓకే యువర్ రీసెంట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ అండ్ సాయి కుమార్ బ్రో ఒక సజెషన్ ఇస్తా ఐ విల్ బి గివింగ్ యూ వన్ సజెషన్ ఓకే ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ సిట్టింగ్ ఇన్ హోమ్ and waiting for an opportunity to strike at your door, it's not going to happen. Okay, it may be happening, but it's going to be a bit difficult. It's like 1 in 1,000 chance. Okay, what I would prefer is learn the skills and try to join any sort of a coaching center. I know they are going to lower all of your money, not all of it, but the reason why I am saying for you to join any sort of coaching centers is because they are going to have contacts in the IT hub, right? So with the help of their contacts and your hardworking skill, you will be able to easily enter into the IT industry. That is the truth. See, if I personally I did not got any sort of job or any placement, if I'm just adding an if statement, if I did not got a job, there are two possibilities for me. Either I'll be doing an MTech in a bigger university, I'll be having more number of chances and I'll be having some time also to learn the newer stuff. Else, I would join any coaching center in Amirpet or whatever. Hyderabad, that's Amirpet. In Hyderabad, we used to have Amirpet. In Vijayawada, we used to have Ben Circle and NTR Circle, Labipet. I just go there and join any sort of the coaching centers. So the reason why I'm joining the coaching centers is not to learn from them, but in order to, I'll be joining those coaching centers to get their contacts so that I'll be able to enter into IT Hub easily. Once if I enter, I'll just go with the flow. Okay. Arun bro, నేను కరెక్ట్ గా 2 pointers వరకు చూసా వీడియోస్, ఆ తర్వాత నుంచి వదిలేసా. బ్రో 2 మీడియం సాల్వ్ చేసా ఫీలింగ్ కన్సిస్టెంట్ రిక్విత్ బ్రో ఇంకేంటి మరి బ్రో నీకు రియాక్ట్ ఎంతవరకు వచ్చు రియాక్ట్ ఐ కెన్ మేనేజ్ కంప్లీట్ గా టాప్ టు బాటం వచ్చని చెప్పను బట్ ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ ఇస్ కంప్లీట్లీ బీయింగ్ డన్ బై ఏఐఆర్ మనం చేసిన కంటే అది అంతలో చేస్తుంది ఓకే ఆర్య మంచి ఫామ్ లో ఉన్నాడు అదే కదా విరాట్ డూ ఐ నో యూ నేను నీకు తెలుసా పర్సనల్ గా ఎప్పుడైనా డిడ్ వి హ్యావ్ ఎనీ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్ట్ విరాట్ I have attended 10+ interviews, not able to crack first round itself for many interviews. Why, Santosh? Why it's happening like that? Did you identify your, like your drawbacks or anything? తిన్నారా అన్న తినేసా నేను 8:30కి కొట్టాను గట్టి బిర్యానీ కొట్టాను ఫ్రై పీస్ తూలిపోతున్నాను స్ట్రీమ్ నా ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ కొంచెం స్క్రోల్ బ్యాక్ చేసి చూడు బ్రో తూలిపోతున్నాను అన్నమాట స్ట్రీమ్ లో గుడ్ నైట్ సత్య బ్రో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ ట్యూనింగ్ ఇన్ గుడ్ నైట్ థ్యాంక్స్ బ్రో దట్స్ ఎ గుడ్ ఇన్సైట్ థ్యాంక్ యూ బ్రో ట్రావెల్ షీట్ మొత్తం అయిపోగొట్టేసేవాళ్ళు లేదు మావా చేస్తాను అలా వెళ్తుంది ఇంగ్లీష్ రియల్ గా వెబ్ సిరీస్ ఇంప్రూవ్ అవుతుందా ఎస్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఇంప్రూవ్డ్ బట్ ఏంటంటే కన్సిస్టెంట్ గా చూడు అండ్ అలా రిసైడ్ చేస్తూ ఉండు మైండ్ లో ఇట్ విల్ బి సింపుల్ షూర్ అరుణ్ బ్రో వైజాగ్ వస్తా నాకు వైజాగ్ పెద్ద దూరమేం కాదు శ్రీకాకుళం ఎంతసేపు వైజాగ్ ఎంతసేపు చెప్పు ఒక 150 కిలోమీటర్లు తిప్పి కొడితే గంటన్నరలో ఉంటా నేను వైజాగ్ రాలేను కానీ శ్రీకాకుళం రాగలుగుతా హ్యాకథాన్కి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు నేను ఫ్రీగానే ఉంటాను కావాలంటే హ్యాకథాన్ కి నేను శ్రీకాకుళం నుండి బుక్ చేసుకున్నా టికెట్స్ శ్రీకాకుళం టు భీమవరం బట్ నేను వైజాగ్ టు భీమవరం ఎక్కాలి బట్ ఏంటంటే అర్ధరాత్రి అయిపోద్ది కలవడం కష్టం కదా సో Bro, ఎప్పుడైనా వైజాగ్ వస్తే షూర్ షూర్. Aptitude is the only problem, bro. Not able to complete on time. Okay. Aptitude అంటే ఏమో నేనే ఆప్టిట్యూడ్ వర్బల్ మీద అంత ఎప్పుడు ఫోకస్ చేయలేదు టు బి ఆనెస్ట్. ఆప్టిట్యూడ్ నేను చాలా వీక్ తెలుసా, ఆప్టిట్యూడ్ రీజనింగ్స్ మీద డంబ్, కంప్లీట్లీ డంబ్. అలా గంటలు గంటలు కూర్చున్నా కూడా రావట్లేదు అన్న అంటే లాజిక్ వస్తుంది కానీ కోడ్ రావటం రావట్లేదు. లాజిక్ వస్తుంది కదా సూర్య బ్రో, స్లోలీ యూ విల్ బి గెటింగ్ ఇట్. టేక్ సమ్ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ఏఐ. ఓకే, ట్రై టు టేక్ సమ్ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ఏఐ. నువ్వు మరీ అంతా ఇంకా నాకు డెడ్ అండ్ వచ్చిందిరా బాబు అనుకుంటే టేక్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ఏఐ. రాయొద్దని చెప్పు, నీకు హెల్ప్ చేయమను. ఇట్ విల్ బి, నువ్వు హెల్ప్ చేయమని డూ నో లైక్ ప్రాంప్ట్ ఎట్లా ఇస్తావు అంటే ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ యూ టు రైట్ మీ ద కోడ్ బట్ హెల్ప్ మీ అను. ఎలాగిస్తావు చూడదు, క్రేజీ. నో బ్రో. ఓకే ఓకే, వాడు పడుకున్నాడా? ఎవడు ఊడాడు? నో బ్రో. ఓకే ఓకే, ఐ జస్ట్ థాట్ వి నో ఈచ్ అదర్. హైదరాబాద్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఇస్ హైదరాబాద్? హైదరాబాద్ ఒకవేళ వస్తే నేను ఐ డూ నీడ్ టు కమ్ ఫర్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ హ్యాకథాన్స్. C++ మంచి మెషిన్ లెర్నింగ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ చెప్పు బ్రో. రాజు బ్రో, C++ కంటే మనకి డ్రైవర్స్ ఉంటాడు ఒకడు, బాగా చెప్తాడు. ఉంటారు ఒకరు, సారీ, బాగా చెప్తారు ఆయన. నెక్స్ట్ మెషిన్ లెర్నింగ్ వచ్చి, మెషిన్ లెర్నింగ్ నేను ఫ్రీ రిసోర్సెస్ ఎప్పుడు చూడలేదు అండ్ నాకు అంత ఐడియా కూడా లేదు. అన్న SS లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తున్నామా? అబ్బో, SS పార్టిసిపేషన్ ఉంటుంది కదా, భలే గుర్చేసారు అబ్బా. ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేయాలి. 2 ప్రాబ్లమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ తీసి పక్కన పెట్టా. ఐ సెలెక్టెడ్ 2 ఆఫ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఫర్ స్మార్ట్ ఇండియా హ్యాకథాన్. ఓకే, 2 ప్రాబ్లమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ తీసాను. బట్ ద థింగ్ ఇస్ ఐ హావ్ టు కొంచెం పట్టాలి. ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ పట్టాలంటే స్లీప్ సాక్రిఫైస్ చేసేయాలి. రోజుగా 4-5 hours పడుకోవాలి. ఇప్పటికే డార్క్ సర్కిల్స్ వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి, హెయిర్ ఫాల్. లైక్ ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు అబ్జర్వ్ దట్ కాంప్లెక్సిటీస్ అయితే వస్తున్నాయి స్లోగా బాడీలో. బట్ ఓకే, పర్లేదులే. కొంచెం ఎక్కువసేపు పడుకోవాలంటే ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ ఏ టైం పడుకుంటున్నావు అని కాదు. డేకి ఇన్ అవర్స్ ఆఫ్ స్లీప్ ప్రాపర్గా వెళ్తే డన్. తెలుగులో మంచి కంటెంట్ ఇస్తున్నందుకు థ్యాంక్ యూ బ్రో. నో ప్రాబ్లం శరత్, బాయ్. ఓకే, ఐల్ బి ఎండింగ్ ద స్ట్రీమ్ ఇన్ 5 minutes గైస్. ఓకే, 1కి ఎండ్ చేసేద్దామా స్ట్రీమ్? రూమ్ లో ఉన్నాడు ఆడు, పడుకుని పోయాడు. పడుకున్నాడు, దుప్పటికి తన్నాడు ఆడు. బిర్యానీ కొట్టి పెరుగు చట్నీ వేసి కొట్టి పడుకున్నాడు ఆడు చిల్లుగా, అంతే. నేను అలాగే కొట్టొచ్చాను, ఇక్కడ పడుకున్నాను. నేను ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ చూడొచ్చు సారీ, నేను సాల్వ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇలా ప్యాడ్ మీద కొడతాను రాసింది 5 సార్లు రాస్తున్నాను, అలా పడిపోతున్నా. ఓకే బ్రో, నో ప్రాబ్లం. నీ డిస్కౌంట్ లో ఓజీ డెవలప్ ఉంటుంది, టెక్స్ట్. షూర్ అరుణ్. Abhijit, I'm currently from Aditya College. Or else can I get your contact from your Discord? No, I'll be joining the voice chat if you want. Or you can just text me in Discord. I'll be more available in Discord as compared to that of WhatsApp. Okay. Sure, Virat. I'll be definitely coming to Hyderabad. Okay. హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చినప్పుడు I've been to Sarat City Mall. Yeah, ఇందా నేను పర్సనల్ విషయం షేర్ చేసుకుంటాను. When I've been to Sarat City Mall, the thing which I've observed is even in Vijayawada also, I'm come from a complete middle class background, to be honest. Okay, when I've been to malls in Vijayawada, I used to see normal people around. Okay, I used to feel like okay, it's okay. When I've been to Sarat Mall, I've seen people wearing tier 1 brands, living like a tier 1 life. That I don't know why. I don't know the reason why. But being surrounded with those sort of so-called people with completely iPhones and posh lifestyle, it made me a bit, what do you say? I don't know how can I express that feeling. I felt like I was not one of them. And that made me, like trigger my male ego completely. I don't know why. And that's the reason, like that could be one of my reasons for this unbreakable discipline of mine. Okay. Beyond the stream, start with SH ante into SH ante ma manaki ido smart, it's called a Smart India Hackathon. Okay, Smart India Hackathon is a national level hackathon which is conducted by India, like Indian government. In those particular Smart India Hackathon, like every state used to have some like what do you say, some common problem statements they are going to be given. Okay, like You just have to solve those problems. Okay, that's it. It's like a national level hackathon. Quite simple. How to overcome procrastination? Just by starting the work. Do not think much. See, there is a saying that thinking about the work is not going to do the work, and planning on how to do the work is not going to do the work. Okay, scheduling on how to do the work is not going to do the work. Writing that particular work to be done in a like to-do list or anything is not going to do the work. Starting the work is going to do the work. Yes, you just have to start it. Bro, how to maintain consistency for days? How many times so disappointed? Please don't be disappointed on yourself. Just do not have to to maintain consistency. Do not why I don't know why, but you guys are all are giving a thought before opening your laptop and starting solving. Okay, before like you start a problem, and when you're about to sit in front of your laptop or whatever, just do not let your mind think anything about any sort of excuses. Just sit, open the laptop, look at the problem of the day, solve it. Open your pen paper. That's it. That must be the quickest thing which you must be doing. Okay. NST, hi, NST, late miss late వచ్చా take forward channel కదా yes, that would be enough. అవునా విరాట్, షూర్ షూర్ షూర్. ఇప్పుడు డెడ్లైన్ ఉంటుంది, ఎంత టైం ఉంటుంది సాల్వ్ చేయడం. లైక్ there is going to be some time frame. Even I am not that much sure with the rules of Smart India Hackathon. అవునా, beyond the stream. Wait, I'll check your channel. Crazy bro. Crazy. That's really good. Just keep solving. Okay. Okay. And if anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And I'll be in the stream at 1 o'clock, 8 more minutes. Hyderabad and sure Radhendra Prasad bro. నేను మొన్న హైదరాబాద్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఐ బీన్ టు హైటెక్ సిటీ అంతేరా వాట్స్ దట్ కాల్డ్, అంతేరా బార్ అండ్ రెస్టారెంట్. ఐ బీన్ దర్ విత్ మై బ్రదర్. ఇంటర్న్షిప్ అవుతుంది కీర్తన్, స్లోగా. ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ గుడ్. We are assigned some task. Tomorrow is the deadline for me to submit the front end task, which I have, like they have assigned the task to me. There are some minor changes according to the documentation. I just have to make the pull request for them. It's not that much of a thing. Okay. Oh, NSD. Parla, no issue. What did you do for revision of DSC? Did you maintain? No, Santosh. That's what I'm saying, na. Okay. I did not, like I'm not maintaining a proper like algorithm or any sort of technique for revision. That is my major, what do you say, flaw in me. I do have to do something about it. Sure, I'll be taking a step on it. No rich kid, bro. Roadside kid. Bro, uska se to some projects to suggest you. You can solve dictionary problem statement. Like try to create a dictionary. మళ్ళీ రేపు 9:30 దాకా వెయిటింగ్ చేయాలి అంతే ఆర్య. Right. And if anybody is new to the stream, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And can we hit 6.6k in the stream? Okay, we already hit 6.61. Thank you so much for the love and support. Okay, I'll be ending the stream in 7 minutes, guys. I'm completely burned out. I just have to, once if the stream is ended, I'll be offing my light. I'll be offing the power supply. And I'll be sitting and I have to write my record and observations. That's the next thing which I have to do. Okay. Laptop in 50k. There's a thing called, what's that called? HP Victus. Even Saturday plan chesauga. Bro, yes, రేపు మనం tomorrow we are going to do revision only. Okay. I just have to find out an algorithm for it, like a proper technique of how we can do revisions effectively. I need to work on that. Okay. Beyond the stream, we just have to keep talking. That's it. కానీ ఇచ్చి రాయమనొచ్చుగా అంటే ఎవరు రాస్తారు భయ నా కోసం చెప్పు. That 60k HP Victus. Just try to increase your budget a bit because it's going to be worth it. If you're unable to do it, wait for the Dasra sale. Okay. Are you working professional or in college? Sai Kumar, I'm currently a third year student. I just came to third year. Okay, but still other. Still other means you are you interested in a working professional laptop or a gaming laptop? See, if you want to prefer a working, see, I am very fond and I love gaming. That's why I did not take a gaming laptop, because if I would have taken a gaming laptop, you would not be watching the channel Code with Akhil. You would be watching a game with Akhil. Girls, no girls. Mm-mm. For internship, I don't play games. Then go for the working professional laptop like Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 5. The one thing which you have to remember, it must be having 16 GB RAM. That's it. And the processor must be of 12th gen plus i7. My current processor is i7 13th gen and it works crazy. Internship, I just learned web development and then I'm good with the AI and ML. That's how I just got recruited. Okay. पत्ती पत्ती गुलाब होती है, शबनम शराब होती है. शबनम शराब होती है. शबनम शराब होती है is like okay. I don't play games. Okay, then just go for a normal app. So there's some resources to prepare for LLD. LLD I did not get it. What do you mean by LLD? అంత సీన్ లేదు ఇక్కడ. ఏంటి నాకు అంత ఫేస్ వాల్యూ ఉందనుకుంటున్నా, నా బాగుందా? వాచ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఛానల్. వాచ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఛానల్. వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ? Beyond the stream, I just applied in LinkedIn. Random applying and got an interview call. They got to know my thing, like a resume and everything. Low level design. Santosh, even I am not much familiar with the system design concepts or anything. I just need to start them also. Once if I enter my final year, I'll be focusing on the core concepts as well. Startup name is Loam AI, LOAM. It is an AI agentic startup based company in Mumbai. I am currently working as a remote employee. Yeah, Slim 3 is fine. Slim 3. Or if you want, you can also go for HP Victus. HP Victus it will be containing a GPU, a good GPU. Using that GPU, the thing which you can do is you can train the machine learning models very quickly. Okay. Vlogs చేయొచ్చు మా నెక్స్ట్ వారం మనకి ఇది ఉంది, హ్యాకథాన్. అప్పుడు వ్లాగ్ చేస్తా, ఓకేనా? బట్ నాకు ఇష్యూ ఎక్కడ అవుతుందంటే నా ఫోను ఒకటి డొక్కు. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ ఐప్యాడ్ క్లారిటీ బాగుంటుంది. ఐప్యాడ్ క్లారిటీ కూడా అంతేం బాగోదు, బట్ నేను ఇంత పెద్ద ఐప్యాడ్ తీసుకుని వ్లాగ్ చేయలేను. ఓకే, నాకు అక్కడ ఇష్యూ అవుతుంది అనమాట. దట్స్ వేర్ ఐమ్ ఫేసింగ్ దిస్ ఇష్యూ. ఐమ్ నాట్ హ్యావింగ్ ఏ ప్రాపర్ ఎక్విప్మెంట్ టు డూ ద వ్లాగ్స్. I will be taking a small microphone which costs around 700, I guess. I guess that's a mandatory for me to take it, because even for the offline videos, I'll like for the live, I'm using a earphone mic. But for the vlogs and offline content, I should not be using that, right? It would not look good, to be honest. And by the way, about the internship, I have made a complete video, guys. It's in my channel. You guys can check it out. Victor is a failure product, bro. Is it? Yeah, I guess. హలో ప్లేబాయ్ గేమర్, హాయ్, వెల్కమ్ టు ది స్ట్రీమ్. ఎక్కడ హ్యాకథాన్? భీమవరం స్వర్ణాంధ్ర కాలేజ్ లో ఉత్కర్ష హ్యాకథాన్. యా, ఐ డిడ్ రిమెంబర్ ఇట్. నీ ఫోన్ OnePlus Nord CE2 Lite 5G చాలా బేసిక్. లైక్ OnePlus అనగానే అందరూ ఇటు దగ్గర OnePlus ఉందా అలా పెంచేస్తారు ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్. వడ్డీ అమ్మ ఆగరా బాబు, ఇది అసలు బేసిక్ వర్షన్. ఇది ఈ ఫోన్ క్యామ్ అసలు ఎంత వర్స్ట్ ఉంటుంది అంటే వర్స్ట్ ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఏంటంటే కొట్టేస్తాం ఫోన్. నేను అసలు వాడిని, లైక్ కాల్స్ వస్తే ఎత్తుతాను, అలా రీల్స్ ఎత్తుతాను అంతే. ఓకే, సో గైస్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్. I'll be ending the stream in 2 minutes. I have to go and write my records and everything. యార్ అదొక స్టఫ్ ఉంది నాకు. లేకపోతే ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ లేసి రాయాలి, అమ్మో చాలా కష్టం అది. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ ట్యూనింగ్ ఇన్ టుడే. సీ యూ గైస్ టుమారో. అనంతపూర్ అఖిల్ మోడల్ తాలే resources for development, time spent on it also. When did you do it, bro? Resources I would prefer Hitesh Chaudhary course, okay? And I did it in my 2 semester, second semester. Even though I'm not able to understand your language, I'm still seeing. Thank you so much, Santosh. Yeah, that's the reason I'll be speaking in English. I want to speak in English much, yaar. It would really help others a lot. Okay, that's the reason exactly. ఫైర్ వాల్ క్రాక్ చేసి హ్యాక్ చేద్దాం. నెక్స్ట్ అదే మన ప్లాన్. ఫోన్ సెషన్ ఫర్ అండర్ 25K వితౌట్ గేమింగ్. ఈవెన్ ఐ డోంట్ నో దట్ యార్. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ బ్యాడ్ విత్ ద మొబైల్స్. ఐఎమ్ ఫ్రమ్ తమిళనాడు. ఓ తమిళనాడు. ఐ హావ్ బీన్ టు చెన్నై. ఐ హావ్ బీన్ టు వెల్లూర్. ఐ హావ్ బీన్ టు తిరువనంతపురం టెంపుల్. ఇస్ ఇట్ ఇన్ చెన్నై ఆర్ కేరళ? వాట్ ఎవర్, ఐ జస్ట్ బీన్ దర్. ఎప్పుడు పడుకుంటావు? రోజు 1:30, 2 అయిపోతుంది. లైక్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎండ్ చేయగానే పడుకుని పోతాం మ్యాక్సిమం. బట్ హైడ్ స్క్రీన్ ఫర్గాట్, మర్చిపోయా షిఫ్ట్ చేస్తా. Bye, bro. Good night. Bye, Virat. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow. Right. Same timing, 9:32. Today, I don't know why, but I was feeling to interact a lot. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in. See you guys tomorrow. I'll be coming to the stream same time, 9:30 to 12:30. Sometimes it may extend to 1 also if I'm interacting. Right. Thank you so much for joining in. If anybody is new to the channel, please consider hitting the like and subscribe. It will really help me a lot. And thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for completing the today's sub goal, which is 6.6k. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Peace out.